All right, live again. Let's turn this music on. Turn this music up. Whoa, 80s nostalgia music, Bill. Oh, I feel so hip and cool with this music. All right. Grab this. Go back here. And let's see. Oh man, that music sounds nice. Hey, what's up, guys? It sounds so much like Castle Crashers music. Making up the title. What do we need to add to the title? Giveaways? Oops, what happened? All right. Hit the save button there. All right. Let's get the tags in. For Loco time. Oh my God. Let's grab this. Another exciting TCC night, guys. How's it going? Put that there. All right, check this card out. Ooh, very pretty. Oh, did I get this? You know what? I haven't added. Hold on. Let me go ahead and ping everybody. Here we go. We have a new video out talking about the insane CGC changes. We're going to talk about it live too, though, so if you just hang out, that's fine. But be sure to watch it after the stream. All right, perfect. Gonna close this down. I'd have gotten it done earlier, but I was out eating some steak. I heard if you drink 4 Loco, you turn into the Rain Man. Let's place this over here. So check out this bag of giveaways. Look at this. Actually, let's make sure there's no errors in the labels, shall we? Normally I do this privately. Astro Radiance, Rising Rival, Munchlax. See any errors with the labels? I love the title of this. Pretty funny. Bart Simpson. Bart! Alright, so these are some giveaway cards, huh? They look nice, right? Mr. John had some giveaway cards to grade for me so that we'd have some giveaways for every stream. I don't like having no giveaways left. It's a bad scenario to be in. What will happen if you butt chug to 4 Loco? That's a good question. Check out these 9.5's from CGC. Wow, I'm ready to... I could sell these now. Now that CGC has announced that their 9.5's will turn into 10's, I am open-minded to potentially selling them. This one's more for showing off, though. I wanted to show you guys this because I thought about selling this. I'm thanking God now that I didn't, because this is going to be CGC 10. Very exciting. I mean, it's a great card. I don't see any big white dots on the edges or anything. So it got this 9.5, and it just seems like an unfair grade. Yeah, really nice card. This was a card that we actually pulled. I have the moment we pulled it. But look at this. We got all these metal Charizards. I think they're going to have to reholder these for me. What do you think? So if I sell these before the reholdering, I'm open-minded to that. I've got a pristine metal Charizard, so I'm set with that. So oh man, it doesn't fit in these. Yeah, it doesn't fit in a regular sleeve. Hold on, let me get the better sleeve. Oh, did you guys see the new security cameras? Check out those security cameras down there. Isn't that cool? I got to put that monitor in a better location. All right, let's see. Drink the Four Loco gonna end up in jail. How's it going, guys? John did a good job getting the shipping done. I'm glad to hear that. We like to hear that. All right, these are officially turning into CGC 10's. How nice is that? How much you think they will go for CGC 10 at PSA prices? Yeah, pretty close to it. I think they will. I think they'll go pretty close to PSA prices. I think the 9.5, the image of a 9.5 holds the card back in a psychological way. And so if these just say CGC 10, even though people today are moaning about it, oh, moan, I hate it. Give it like a year, dude. No one will give a flying F about it in about 1 year. They'll all have forgotten about 9.5. So they'll be like, it's CGC 10 now. So I think it's overall, it's a win for anyone who had 9.5s. Speaking of which, I'm one of those guys with 9.5s. What do you say? Keep the blue 9.5 or trade in for the new 10? Definitely trade in. It's all about having that number, that psychological number, 10, next to your card rather than 9.5. I always said this, didn't I? I always said this about the Gem Mints. I said the Gem Mint 9.5, it may be an excellent card. And people were cross-grading them to PSA into 10s, right? Said it may be a great card, but nobody wants that number of 9.5. It's always been a failed grade. And they have come to my point of view. I already knew it. See, I'm clever, guys. You notice PSA doesn't have a 9.5 either, do they? See, PSA had already figured that out. PSA is like, no, we're not messing with that. Wait, what happened to 9.5s? Yeah, watch my new video. 9.5s are gone now. CGC says there will be no 9.5. 9.5s will now be 10s. So I can price all these up finally, because these are going to be CGC 10s. And I don't know what to price them on. Here we are. But you can pay as little as $5 until September and have them cross-grade them into a 10 now. What's going to happen to Pristine 10s? They get a new label. So Pristine 10s now have a golden label. These are going up for sale like they should have gone. Oh, man, doesn't that look nice? Might just keep that one. Same with this guy here. Look, this is a 9.5. This is a 9.5. All those 9.5s. I'm glad I held. I'm glad I didn't sell them. I'm glad I didn't sell them undervalued. You know what I mean? Because that was, look, that's not my sleeve. That's someone else's sleeve. So I bought this as a 9.5 and I said hold. So now I get the benefit of having waited. So this is a teardrops foil. Cool. And this is a, I feel like I should save these. Look at that vintage Black Wolf collection. So that must have been another one I bought. I feel like I'm better off if I wait till these are done cross-grading. Nah, I can offer these for sale. I'd offer these three for sale. I kind of want to keep the Pikachu into my Topps collection. So he needs to go somewhere for now. Somewhere special. These will definitely be for sale as well. This Rainbow Graveler. Gosh, I don't know. Yeah, he can be for sale. But these metal cards are going up for sale too. I am very pleased with that. So metal cards are going to be for sale at this point. Put them in my bag. Snipe at you. Okay. Mr. Ping Discord. I did do a Ping Discord. Yeah, I already did it. Did you check Discord? You just go check that channel, the Ping channel, right? The, you know which channel that is? The Going Live channel. Here we are. I didn't get it, says D's Nuts. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Look at that Dark Steelix. This is officially a CGC 10 according to their website. And you are able to now mail this into them for $5 a card and get them cross-graded into 10s. All these. These are all considered 10s now. So I was lucky to hold on to them rather than to cave into selling them as weak, basically as slightly more expensive CGC 9.5s. and I regret selling any other 9.5. Look at all these. So if you guys don't buy these from me, I can tell you already what I'm going to do. They're all just going to get cross-graded into CGC 10s. But I'll put 2 up for sale for now. See how you guys feel about them. Doesn't matter to me. They'll be cross-graded. Look at this one, too. So excited for that. Stoked, man. What's up? I'm Alpha. 7 a.m. for you. So cool. So tonight, this is my hand-drawn card, the Lake of Rage. There's my signature, 623. I drew that, and that's for sale now, right? That's the sun. This is the water. So this is a hand-drawn card. If you purchase this from me, I will also have John encapsulate it for you and authenticate my own signature, because it is mine. And so, yeah, this is for sale now. You can simply make an offer for it. If I see an offer I like, I'll let it be for sale. But this is the earliest one. This is the earliest thing I've ever drawn. And so people should remember this as the first painting. How much for the Melozard? Yeah, let's get some prices on it. So that's now available. And let's go take a look at the Melozard. So Metal Charizards are now worth way more. I'll give you $350. Okay, I've got a price on the Metal Charizard. Your card has round corners instead of square corners, like most American cards. Mister, where are the MetaZoo boxes? You want MetaZoo? All right, you ready for this? So Metal Charizard, 2.4 thousand. And then, is that right? And then let's get a price on this Pikachu. Oh, Pikachu's pretty expensive too, is that right? All right, you ready? Add a little sub in the water. There's going to be 2K. Remember, CGC has said all 9.5s officially turn into Gem Mint 10s. Because they're currently called Gem Mint 9.5s, and they say, we just want to call them Gem Mint 10 now. There they are, 2.4K and 2K. Wow, that finally makes my money back on the cost of all those extremely expensive ultra premium collections. Man, I gotta sell these because I spent so much money acquiring them. Crazy that I can finally sell them. All right, cool, man. Will price of 10s be less now, knowing that most out there can be 9.5s? Well, in theory, it could be. I would say if the card has like glaring flaws, it could be. This card looks extremely good to me. See? So the problem with the system, I talked about this in the video I just posted. So after this live stream, you guys can go watch that video, or you can watch it now and come back. Let me show you the video real fast. In fact, that could be why we only have 94 viewers. They could all be looking at the video right now. But let me show you the video. Here it is. This video right here, insane updates to CGC grading. If you watch this video, it talks about the changes, 22 minutes long. It's a fun video. You can watch it on 1.5 if you wish to make it go by faster, but I would watch that to learn a little bit about the changes. But in short, these are now going to be considered 10s. And I think that they've always been undervalued because of the psychological problem of a 9.5. No one wants 9.5. They want 10. Okay, but they call it Gem Mint. They're basically saying this is our Gem Mint. It's the same as a PSA Gem Mint. And they think 9.5s are unpopular. So they say, we're getting rid of them. They're 10s now. People are going to be pissed. Yeah, people are pissed about everything. I'm tired of the pissed. I'm pissed. I'm so mad. I hate CGC. They're going to complain no matter what. I don't really care. They can complain all they wish. You know why they're complaining? Because they crap talked CGC already, and they said, I don't like that. Look at this. I was playing around with some other fun things. Like, I was doing some other drawings. I haven't drawn in like 20 years, it feels like. Yeah, playing around with Charizard. But that's the first official drawing. Look at that. I will trade Quip Slab for it, says Alex. Who's laughing at all my 9.5's now? Rattle is upset about it, mister. Pokey Keemstar has spoken. Streamlabs, I will trade Quip Slab for it. Hold on, let me go ahead and reset this. All right. So this is my first official drawing, though, if that's what you're asking about. CGC has always been the worst choice of all major grading companies. Yeah, I strongly disagree. I do not see it that way at all. SGC is arguably the worst one right now. Okay. According to Pokemon card collecting, it is. Because when I study prices, CGC is not the cheapest one to buy. SGC tends to be cheapest. And this means that it's least popular. So if we're just going off a popularity contest. All right, let's hit play on this. Is it going to play? I'm trying to get it to play, Alex. All right, let me try resetting it. Has a design that looks like the old GMA slab label. Not at all. I actually have the old GMA slab label, and it's quite a bit uglier. So give me a second.
Would you do $25?
So here's the old GMA label. And you can see it's quite plain. And the text on the GMA label doesn't look very good either. And you can tell it's like one of these ugly tear-apart labels. So that's the old that's the old GMA label. And I would say the new CGC label looks a lot more like this. So the new CGC label reminds me of the SGC label. I think it's appropriate. They want to do a black label. That's fine. You know? People hate change, man. People hate change. They're so resistant to change. Like, who the F cares, dude? It's a label. It does not change. This is the exact same card, no matter what label it holds it. It's the same effing card. And people are upset because it looks slightly different. Look at this card. Isn't this pretty? I got this for $69, apparently. It looked really good, huh?
I will trade the Lucario drawing PokeBRUH for the one you drew.
No. This one's for sale for cash, Alex. I appreciate the offer, though. Karis's drawings are not equivalent to my drawings. All right, let's get started. I like my drawing better than hers anyways. I thought about adding a Gyarados in there, but I'm not ready to draw actual Pokemon. I want more pens, too. I like to draw with the pen. Now there isn't a competitor to the BGS Black Label. Now that I disagree with on CGC. I think they should have kept the perfect grade. Okay, here's my theory, guys. I think if everyone contacts CGC and tells them what they think, CGC will reverse that decision, because it's not very hard for them to reverse a decision like that and say, all right, we'll keep the perfect grading due to demand. Everything else I'm fine with. It's not a big deal. When you buy your CGC gem mints, just be careful about them. You know, make sure that your card doesn't have like a big white dot, an obvious dot on the back. That's the biggest thing I'd say to look out for. All right, you ready? Here we go. Andres Melkor, pre-order shipping. Okay, Mr. Andres. So we had a daytime stream already. It was pretty busy. If PSA changed the label to an old GMA label, I'll stop grading. CGC, that's all they had for them. Now it's like, why would you want to touch a CGC? Wow, you guys are so negative. It's kind of funny. I like CGC a lot. I think they have, first of all, I think they have one of the best holders in the entire hobby. I don't think any holder is as clean and clear as theirs. It's also the toughest. I've tried to break CGC slabs. I can't. So CGC has one of the best looking, toughest holders. Number two, I don't care about labels. I didn't care about the blue label, which everyone cried about like a big baby. I don't care about the black label, which everyone's going to cry about like a big baby. What, should their label look exactly like PSA's label? Is that all they can do? So they make a change. People don't like it. They didn't like the original label either. So everyone's just crying the whole time, right? All right, so the only thing that matters to me, though, is the card inside the holder. That's all that matters. That's all that still matters. And that's why I was open-minded to buying 9.5's in the first place. And now that the 9.5's are turning into 10's, I'm a big benefactor. So I'm actually quite happy with the change. My 9.5's have evolved into 10's. I blink with the change, recites the perfect 10. They crap on their people that support them. They should have done a poll. They're not crapping on anyone. Every company does this. They make a decision. You probably heard somebody else tell you what to think about them, and it's so overwhelmingly negative, it's surprising me. CGC going to 0 now. Not until you regarded them, mister. I'm pissed, I'm pissed, I'm pissed. Yeah, they're not going to 0 at all. Still 9.5. All right, so you guys keep complaining. Let me go get a label for Mr. Andres. Share your opinions. Let's get Mr. Andres. Get it all out. Get it all out of your system. Here we are. All right. When I go shopping for cards, I don't care which company graded the card. I care about the value added. And you can find really good CGC cards. You can find about... Oh no, what have I done? Hold on. I forgot I still had the return label active. Forgot to cancel that return label. Hold on. Do I gotta delete both of these? Okay, this one's gotta be deleted. Payment is pay on use. Okay, so I just have to get rid of this one. All right. CGC trying for market cap domination. Yeah, they're just improving, exactly. So they made these changes because they want to become more competitive and they want to improve. That's the way I see it. I'm just trying to get people wound up. Smash that like button. Mister, if you don't agree with me, I'm unsubscribing. It's very easy to be outraged and pissed and very negative. The winners are generally people who explore, by the way, guys. In life, people who win are the people who experiment and the people who explore, because you discover things before anyone else does, and that's where all the money is made in the world. You don't make money by sitting back and crying. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. Nobody makes money doing that, except for maybe YouTubers. You ready? Jose, and that's why we're so good at it. Jose Jimenez, 2, Lost Origins. You got it, man. But in the real world, all the money is made when you explore. All the money is made when you experiment. That's where all the good money is. You don't make money from being a negative Nancy in business. So I will be looking, while you guys say I'll never buy a CGC 10, I'll be looking at well-priced CGC 10s. And so while you guys stay out of that market with your negative attitude, I'm going to go in there and sweep. And then one day, when a year has passed and nobody remembers why they were so mad about anything, they'll be like, all right, I'll buy your CGC 10 for a lot of money. You know what I mean? That's exactly how it works, guys. Like, I'm telling you how it works. But yeah, you can feel however you want to feel about it. Doesn't matter to me. That sounds kind of, now I missed the blue, but the move away from 9.5 is valid. We will just have to weaken strong 10s like PSA. Yeah, exactly. So you're going to have to check, because my opinion is some of the 9.5s are quite bad. They're more like 9s than they are like 10s. So you're going to have to double check. I don't own any graded cards, was just messing. I want Pride label for CGC. Personally, I'm happy because it's better for people who hold PSA and BGS slabs. I don't think it's better for them. I think nothing's going to change. Explore with the homies. What's up, JLD? He says, hello, sir. How are you? I'm all right. Most people just buy CGC, SGC to reslab with PSA and Beckett. That's not true. I buy CGC slabs to keep them in the CGC slab holder. I'm one of the biggest collectors. All right, let's see. I think when you guys use words like that, most people, like, how do you know? You're just guessing. That is literally a guess. And I'm one of the biggest collectors, and I buy CGC slabs, I buy SGC slabs, and I just leave them in the holder because I don't want to cross-grade them because I like them. So I think that they will sit there in their older holder, the original holder, and not be trifled with. I could try to cross-grade them constantly to PSA, but I'm actually fine with them being in the other holder. I remember that Zard being 200. Minister, a lot of your 9.5s literally said regrade with PSA on them. That was because if I tried to regrade them with CGC, they would just come back Gem Mint 9.5 again. So there's no point. Now that we can cross-grade them into CGC 10, and it's going to be a guaranteed 10, I'm just going to cross-grade them into CGC. All right, let's see. Yeah, so that part's obvious. Let's see where we're at. We got a Mr. Jeff, 2 BLAU, 151 mini. Did we get him into that? 1 base set mini. I believe we did get him into that. Oh, take a look at this. Base set Sublist about to go off, guys. 3 spots left. I'm going to change to my undershirt. I'll be right back. I'm going to keep it. The 1 SGC slab I have is better than PSA. 10s are just 9.5s. You could argue that a lot of PSA 10s, if you cracked them out and sent them to CGC back when they did 9.5s, they would turn into 9.5s, right? All right, let me change shirts. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I have a whole box of SGC 10s too. Grading not making crazy changes. That's right. I got a CGC 5 base set Zard that looks like a 1. More people are going to dump cheap flips into CGC as they turn around faster, but the more collectors are going to avoid the brand. That's an assumption. I'm one of the biggest collectors. I spend tons of money. I just spent $10,000. I do not dislike CGC at all. Yeah, I'm fine with them. I like SGC and I like BGS. You guys are you're like fanboys, basically. It's fanboyism, like Xbox, PlayStation, right? But you're going to miss out on the good deals on the market as a result, my opinion. You're so stuck on PSA. Look at this. Wow. So I bought this. I did not grade this. I bought this, and now I'm going to benefit from that purchase. This is going to be a CGC 10 now. That's huge. I didn't know they were going to do that, but I bought it anyways because I figured it was worth it. I found a good deal in the market, and that deal is now stonking out. Look at this. Beautiful, pristine 10 CGC. Look at that. So I can take this now and have them cross-grade it into the new label if I want, or I can just sell it before that point. And yeah, look at the quality on that grade. It's really nice. Look, absolutely perfect edges and corners. Wonder how it failed the perfect 10. I say we all crack CGC and regrade with TCCG. How plain vanilla ice? Mister, you can say you guys. CGC and TCCG to the top. Wash hands. I just personally don't enjoy owning CGC slabs. The blue just doesn't do it for me, regardless of saying 10. Well, now they're changing it. They're changing it to black. PG Illustrator and a 9.5 will be a 10. Yeah, that's a big deal. I say we all crack CGCs and regrade them. Couldn't it decrease the value of the old CGC 10s? No, because all of the old CGC 10s are pristine. So they're all pristine. Why does that say PSA on it? Mister, whatever happened to the Dialga Arceus Palkia card someone traded to you? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Hold on. Wait. Where did that go? I just kind of tossed it somewhere. Is it in here somewhere? Look at that for alligator. Fantastic, dude. Did I throw it over here, maybe? I think I threw it over here. Was it this? Hold on. Look at this. Oh, here we go. Okay, these are it. Look at that. This guy, base set Hitmonchan, he gotta be regraded. He's not gonna be regraded, he's just gonna be reholdered. Because it's still their same grade. They're saying it's still the same grade. It's their Gem Mint card. Look at that Golduck. I am so glad I did not give in to selling that Golduck at a 9.5 price range, because I felt that you're underselling at that point. Where did that thing go? Oh, here we go. So we got this cool Inteleon. Oh, that's a Sylveon. These are all going to turn into CGC 10s now. Oh, here it is. Look at that. Wow. I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks like it could definitely be equivalent to a PSA 10. I've seen a lot of PSA 10s with terrible off-centering. And this is only slightly off-center, and they go 9.5. I'm lost. Pride is damn near everywhere. Just look at this crap. Pride flower. I don't see how they can just be like... Because it's going from Gem Mint to Gem Mint. That's what they're doing. They're just retitling their Gem Mint. What happened was psychologically, you guys all felt that a 9.5 was inferior to a 10. That's what you guys did. You all said psychologically, because it does not have the number 10 in front of it, it must be inferior to a 10. What CGC was arguing is that we don't believe in the PSA Gem Mint 10. We believe that Gem Mint 10 means 9.5. And they're giving up on that because they're saying what customers really want is 10. And so they're still going to be called Gem Mint, but it's not going to be called Gem Mint 9.5. It's going to be called Gem Mint 10. And people are blowing their minds up over it. I understand it. See, I understand the abstract concept. I understand the argument CGC was presenting, but they are cracking and saying it's not what people want. And I already knew that. I knew people would not understand that, you know, 9.5s are equivalent to PSA 10s. I knew people would not be okay with that. Look at all those. All these are going to be cross-graded now, and if you're interested in buying them before the cross-grade, I would be happy to sell them to you now. Or I can send them off to CGC. CGC is already guaranteed. These will all be cross-graded into CGC 10s. So if you prefer for me to do it first, I will do it first, or I can make them available for sale. They just wanted business. Well, yeah, that's what every business wants. I mean, why shouldn't PSA have to turn their grade into a 9.5? Because they want business. Does that mean PSA is greedy too? They're all greedy. They're called businesses. That's how business runs, man. They run for profit. Your job pays you a profit. You're just greedy. Weak 10s are really 9s. Sure, you could argue that with the PSA 10 card. I mean, I could probably run through my PSA 10s and find you one that probably ought to be a 9. I don't think it'd be very hard to find at all, actually. Let's see. Got all my Charizards here. Yeah, this guy's got a weird corner here. He's got a tiny white dot right there. He got a white dot on this side. And he's a bit off center as well. How about this one? Yeah, you can see it's off center between left and right, or you can say bottom and right. This one's probably pretty good, actually. Look at this left to right. Actually, I got a real good one. Let me show you that really expensive Charizard I just bought. You guys want to see one that's funny? All right, so I got something to show you guys. Just bought this one, right? Okay, so what's cool about this one is it was actually just graded. 7.4, it was just graded. All right, now take a look and tell me if this is deserving of a 10. Do you see that? Do you see that level of off-centering right there? Look at this. That's a 10. That's a PSA 10. That's not the design of the card either, because I've got ones that are not like that. I've got ones right now graded by CGC that do not have this problem. All right, now you flip it around. Look at the left and right side. Do you see how off-center that is? It's not supposed to be like that. These two sides are meant to be even. That's a PSA 10. Just graded. Wow. So you think this would have been 9.5 with CGC? You bet your ass it would have been. It probably would have been a CGC 9. This would have graded 9 with CGC. This is a PSA 10, though. So all you guys, all you PSA fanboys freaking out, you got your panties in a bunch. Oh, my God, CGC is about to explode. No, because PSA has been doing the same exact thing the whole time. Cross-grading cards that clearly should not be 10s into 10s. And I think that what you need to do, just like what I do, you need to consider if a card is really a 10 or not when you go shopping for it. I can't believe they do that when people pay premiums for 10. Send it back. Did you ever comment on BGS changing the grading scale as well, giving out more 10s? It's just what consumers want. Yeah, did you see the Gengar? I pointed out a Gengar to you guys. So you guys think that is only CGC who has problems like, oh, a misgraded card? No, of course not. No, definitely not. I'm pissed. I'm getting pissed. I'm so pissed. I'm about to lose it. Let me see if I can find it. This one's hilarious, dude. Where'd it go? I've shown this one off a couple times. Probably still here. This one is hilarious. Oh, is it gone? Oh, I think it's gone. Did it sell? It'd be so funny if it sold. It didn't sell. It's gone. Somebody took it down. The seller took it down. It's gone now. So that means we can only view it on TikTok maybe? Hold on. I think I recorded it on TikTok. Pretty sure I recorded it on TikTok. I did not record it on TikTok? Okay, so was it a YouTube short? Oh man, I'm gonna be so disappointed. What happens to the 8.5? I don't think anything changes on the 8.5. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. So, videos. Oh, okay, so it was a YouTube short only. It did not make it over to TikTok. Right, because it was in the middle of the stream. So it's this one right here. I need to make a short out of this. But now that the item's not on eBay. Oh, come on, man. No! I want to be able to skip forward. Alright, it doesn't allow you to skip forward. Just a few got 9, and then a couple of them also got 10's black label. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people prefer PSA over BGS. Alright, here we go. Check this out, guys. We have a beautiful black label Gengar Poker card, $1,700, but hey, it's black label and it's the old 1996 set, so maybe it's worth it, right? Remember, black label means perfect. Well, wait a second, we flip it around, and what is up with this? It is visibly fatter on the left, and it gets worse down here. Look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a perfect 10, guys. Perfect 10. Do you see the centering on the bottom of that poker card? What a joke, man. Not even close. It's so, like, you don't need a computer even to measure it. So when it comes to a concept like perfect, I figure you use a computer to measure perfect. You can just visibly see with your eyes that the Gengar's not off center, or not centered at all. And they still gave it a 10. They gave it a perfect 10. And so, yeah, this idea, oh, PSA is so much better, you know, 9.5's will never be equivalent to a PSA 10. I just showed you a Charizard that was never meant to be a PSA 10, and yet there it sits, PSA 10 with a recent grade on it. And then I just showed you a BGS black label Gengar that's visibly off center. You can just flip it over and see that it's off center. So I don't want to hear all the, oh, CGC is the worst company ever because some of their 9.5's are going to be really weak 10's. I get that. Just flip the card over and look for white dots and off centering, okay? All right, let's go, guys. Let's get these cards open. Enough of that. Enough of that. Let's see where we are. So many black labels out there now. That's how Mr. gets views. He watches his own videos. That's the trick. You figured me out. Do you think BGS 9.5 will be a CGC 10? Potentially. Potentially. That's kind of an interesting subject. Okay, Alan Ruiz. Is that right? Is that where we're starting? I believe we're starting with Alan Ruiz. 10 of the new One Piece. All right, you got it. We got a lot of new card sets out. Tons of them. My wife likes a big black label. 1, 2. But I only have a small white label. Is this an issue? 10. There we go. 10. It's not PSA. It's a bad worker. Well, you could say the same thing about CGC. I don't know. Whatever the case is, the end result is that you have a PSA 10 that is really off center and it still says 10 on it. And you know what? when I go to sell that Charizard, someone's going to buy it as a 10. They're going to say, I know it's off center, but it says PSA 10, and that's all that matters. That's what they're going to say, because that's how it works. It's silly, but that's how it works. Okay, you ready? Class is over. Class dismissed. Okay, this Popeye the Sailor Man looking guy. There's Cheese. It's not TCC, it's the bad grader. Now, mister, good way to put it. Here we are. There we are. All right. Now, people just love to be negative, man. You guys be busy being negative. I'll be out there exploring and experimenting with an open mind and making big moves. Here we are. Okay. These YouTubers do not always represent how the market's actually working, you know? Whether or not you manage to sell a card or not. I'm not negative, you're negative. Oh, it did it twice. Why does it do that? There it goes. Weird. Okay, Mr. Allen, thank you so much. Do you have a magnetic holder for SGC slabs? I do not, and I probably won't have one soon. And that's because that's the company that so few people grade with. But maybe that's a mistake in my thinking. So maybe I should just have all of the different slabs available all the time. Like maybe other people had the same idea, like, oh, who cares about SGC? So that when I go to sell mine, I have zero competition. It just shows PSA is the thought leader. Here we are. The THOT leader. I meant movie Charizard. I don't know, because PSA doesn't have a pristine grade, and they don't have a perfect grade. And I feel like that's a mistake on them, because some cards really are in a lot better condition than their average Gem Mint 10, right? And so I feel like the reason they lose so much business to places like Beckett with their Black Label or CGC is because they're not willing to do that. So PSA is either forced to take their PSA 10 standard and raise it so high that nothing gets PSA 10 except for the equivalent of pristines and perfects, or they have to lower their PSA standard to capture more, you know, slightly bad 10s. And so there's no differentiation between the bad 10s and the perfect 10s. So I actually agree with Beckett's decision to do a Black Label and CGC's decision to have a perfect grade. I actually agree with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And PSA misses out on that market. And they're very stubborn. They don't want to change. All right, let's see. Give me a moment. Okay, you ready for this? Would an SGC 9.5 be a TCG 9? Not necessarily, no. Because when you go to do that cross grade, they might reject it. All right. Just CGC 9.5s will be able to not really cross grade, but be reholdered into CGC 10s, right? All right, cool. So Alan Ruiz is done. Steven Mitz has a big order. Finish my slab away. Can you show it on screen too? 45 to the Charizard CGC 9.5 metal to slab away. You got it, man. So you want to take a closer look at it. It's a pretty nice Charizard. Looks really nice. And most importantly, you'll just be able to take this card and send it back to CGC, and they will turn it into a Gem Mint 10. So this will say Steven Mitz on it. All right. I meant movie Charizard, not metal. Oh! The movie Charizard. Oh! Okay, hold on. I need to get a new thing. The movie Charizard. Which one is that? You mean this? Oh, but we haven't priced it yet. Wait. I'm confused. Stephen Mitt says $45 to the Charizard CGC 9.5 metal to slab away. Read, please. Well, yes, I did read. It said CGC 9.5 metal. Am I doing it wrong? Am I talking to the wrong guy? Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, good. All right. So which Charizard are we slabbing away? Whatever the price is on the movie slab. Oh, okay, gotcha. So give me a minute. I don't always recommend sending in before it's actually been priced. Let's get a price on it, though. Okay, so the cheapest PSA price is $205. Let's grab this. I'll do $185. $185. Mr. Bun Reality, people that would collect the 9.5 because of the cheaper price would now stay away because of the higher price. Well, yeah, and that's how it should be. If you want a cheaper price card, go get a 9. Right? These say gem mint on them. That's what they say. So the real problem has been people who have 9.5s have been suffering from undervalued cards. That's being corrected. This card, very likely if we cross-graded it, would turn into a PSA 10. Very likely. And instead, I'm forced to sell it at a bad price because nobody wants the numbers 9 and .5. So if I just cross-graded this in the PSA, it would do quite well. And that's assuming it would get a PSA 10, but guess what? It probably would. Okay, so Steven Mitz. The 0.5 just looks ugly. Yes, I agree. And I've said they shouldn't get rid of the 9.5 grade. They should actually keep it. Nice. Let's go set you up. Let's find out what you had before. Steven Mitz. Slab away. 10 Tyranitar from June. Ooh, that's a nice one. Okay, I believe it's this one right here. Some of those should be 9. Yeah, we were talking about that. You should go watch my video. I posted a video about it, guys. You can watch that and come back to the live stream after you're done if you want to go watch that. There you are. Okay, and now Mr. Steven Mitz. We'll update this to say July. And we will say Charizard 185, 165. All updated. Thank you, Steven Mitz. By the way, when you buy this pristine grade, you can also send that back to CGC for the new fancy golden pristine 10. Something to keep in mind. So these are pretty cool right now. There we are. I'm pissed! CGC is a joke! I'll never grade with them. 6 Corrupted says 1 Azure, 1 spot in the 151. I just think they should bring back that perfect grade. That's my opinion. But for now, we'll accept pristines. Okay, we'll put you on 26. There you go, 6. 1 energy Lotto. You ready? Look at that. There's quite a few of these. Look how many people missed. Isn't that wild, actually? Of course, if those were live customs, you'd need 4 of those to equal a single round. Okay, let's see. All right, we have to shuffle. You ready? You ready? Mister, make your own black label. Nah, I couldn't offer a perfect grade. I don't feel like it's correct for me to do that. If I had a better system for grading, I would consider it. I think I'd have to be tool assisted in order to offer a perfect grade. I thought that was pretty funny what they were doing with the robot hands in their commercial. The robots taking pictures or whatever. That's pretty cool. Whoop. All right, you got 1 naughty. If they say 9.5 is automatically 10, is it necessarily is it necessary to send in for the regrade? Probably not, but they're doing a special promo where until September, you can get them reholdered for only $5. So take all your 9.5s, get them reholdered, and save a little money doing that. But yeah, I mean, in the future, you can always keep an eye on 9.5s. And even after that special ends, you know that that 9.5 is equivalent to a 10 now. Robert Brown, extend my slab away. You got it, Robert. Okay, Mr. Robert. So this is going to say April to April 24. Very nice. Robert Brown's done. Michael Ibarra, can I get 2 packs of Evolving Skies? Yes, sir. Evolving Pies. I wish I would not have sold all my 9.5s. Oh my God. You have no idea. I sold so many 9.5s over time. I should have kept all of them, dude. Should have kept all of them. The submarine search party has been hearing banging every 30 minutes. What? Hold on. So maybe there's a chance they're still alive? Banging sounds heard during Titan search. Crews searching for the submersible heard banging sounds every 30 minutes on Tuesday, according to an internal government memo. Oh. How many hours do you think they have left? Missing Titanic sub has less than 31 hours of air left as search continues. Oh, man. Scary, dude. They might actually be alive, stuck in a submarine that lost power or something, and they are just begging to be rescued. They don't want to find them at this point. What? What are you talking about? Why would they not want to find them? Of course they want to find them. Okay, that's for Michael Ibarra. Michael, nothing crazy in that round. If you think about it, what's probably going on is the people inside of the submarine have probably found like 2 wrenches, and they're hitting them together as loud as they can in order to create a noise, because they're hoping that the search and rescue party can hear that noise. That's clever. Michael Becker, did he say I have a bag? Michael Ibarra, you got a bag? I don't know, just my guess. My guess is they're banging hammers together. What's the card in red ink? So I told you guys I'd get into drawing, and so this is a card that I drew just for fun. It's the very first card I've drawn. It's called the Lake of Rage, and there's my signature on it. So that's available for purchase, and then it will receive an A for grading. It's a drawing card, so it doesn't grade like a normal card. Did Michael Ibarra say he had a bag? They're probably beating the hole. Something. They're probably desperately trying to make some kind of noise that will help themselves be found. How much is the drawing card? So that's the tricky thing. I don't really know how to price it. I could just put it into auction, or I could just wait and see if anyone offers something that makes me go, okay, let's do that. Okay, so Michael Ibarra didn't tell me if he has a bag, so I'm just going to create a new bag. There we are. What if it isn't even them? Yeah, that'd be sad if it wasn't them. But, you know, they might have some kind of machine that can detect the direction of the sound. And so maybe that's why they're doing it. Remember, these are scientists down there. So they might be going, okay, their sonar equipment should be able to detect the direction of our noise. It would be one of the greatest rescues of all time. Yeah, I mean, what they'd need to do is once they locate that submarine, they would have to bring it to the surface somehow, or another suggestion is they'd have to be able to connect to it so that they can give it air. But neither of those sound easy to do. So if they find it really, really quick, they might just be able to drag it to the surface before it runs out of air. If they got like 4 hours of air left, they might die before they surface. Whatever the case is, they're going to keep looking for it because, you know, even if they die in the submarine, they're going to want to retrieve the submarine in order to run a diagnostic and return the bodies to their families. It's Jamie. What's up? 1 thug stacking, 1 energy pull, and 1 crystal reverse pack. Thank you, mister. Crystal Rev? Oh, Crystal Revenge. Gotcha. Okay. Here goes, Mr. Jamie. How are you tonight? I had a pack, but I asked to ship it. I had a pack, but I asked to ship it. Michael Ibarra. Okay, no problem. Ah, it's cold. There is no man-made sub in a 700-mile range, so it would have to be a non-man mission, they said. What are you saying? So you're saying that they're going to try and use unmanned submarines to find the missing submarine? Banging on the trash can bang in. Is that the North Pacific Ocean, mister? Thank you, mister. You rock, fam. I want to touch your vid, mister. Oh, I want to watch your vid, but I also don't want to miss the sublist in case it goes off. Well, you can always watch the video afterwards, too. All right, so Crystal Revenge. Here we are. 1 Starlight Rare out of 1 pack. Wouldn't that be crazy? There's a Canadian Navy ship on the way with a decompression chamber on board. Yeah, that's right, because when you're that deep in the water, you have to go into a decompression chamber or you'll die. It's a wild rescue, man. I hope they get them. Every now and then there's a crazy rescue mission in the world, and this could be one of them, but... Ah, man. I'm trying to stay hopeful for them. My gut says they do not make it. That's what my gut says. You know why? Because it's just... I mean, it's the physical nature of it. They're, like, so deep under the water that you have this crushing pressure that deep in the water. So to even send people after them would take like a lot of skill, proper equipment, properly trained people to use that equipment. And then once you're down there, you're just searching for a needle in the haystack. That's it. And they have a limited amount of time to do that. And then what if the rescue team's submarine breaks? So it's like so risky to do either way. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen. How are they going to drag it back up with them? They got like a hook that they can attach to a rope 6 bazillion feet above the water. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's crazy, man. Biggest idiots of 2023. No, I mean, they're explorers. And sometimes you're exploring the most extreme things humans have ever explored. And this time it went wrong. I don't know what broke, but something obviously broke. And so for them, it could be the end of their story, basically. If they haven't had drinking water in 3 days, they're dead. Not necessarily. They could be very, very thirsty, though. They might not be at the bottom, says Space Jesus. All right. You ready? By the way, they might have had some water with them. Elaine Sanko, 6 Chili Willies. 6 Chili Willies. You got it. I'm rooting for him. It's not over until it's over. But my personal feelings is it's impossible. It's just the nature of being at the very bottom of the ocean, which is an area humans still haven't really explored that well. All right. I would have a blank if I was down there. They used a cheap game controller. They're rich people on a vacation. Yeah, I heard they might have been using a PlayStation controller. There was a whistleblower that identified issues with the Titans years ago. I heard about that. Somebody had ran a lawsuit saying that the submarine had safety issues. Satellites, NASA, they should be to locate if it's in the surface. Haha, controller died. Toss this over here. Okay, Elaine. I have a bag, and it's on your left. You ready? Okay, we got Heracross. They weren't exploring. It was a Titanic tour. Well, I mean, considering how little is fully known about the Titanic, each round you go down all the way down there to visit it, it is exploring. Yeah. Some of them were touring, and some of them were actual scientists, and either way, they're going to go down there and study the Titanic. And for them, bringing 2 strangers along is maybe like a way to fund the project, because I can't imagine it's terribly affordable to go down there and study the Titanic when it costs all this science and technology and equipment and gas and personal paid hours for the workers. You know, you need money for all that. So bringing the tourists with them helps them fund the research. Mr. Elaine, it's actually very clever. You get 2 things done. You get the research done, and somebody has a fun time and pays for your research. There we go. They have around 15 hours left. 2 strangers to devour. Yeah, let's see. How much time left for submarine? So it says 11 hours ago, the missing Titanic has only 41 hours left. So that would mean that it now has 30 hours left. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Have you guys ever watched submarine thrillers? I have, where they run out of oxygen and it's just crazy for them. They start dying of lack of oxygen. Very crazy. Okay, so Michael Ibarra, 1 pack of Dragon Maid. You got it. Michael Ibarra says, how does shipping work? Lesson for everyone, don't bother exploring, looking at poop. I mean, I think it's fine to explore. It's just that you have to accept the risk. So those guys they probably knew the risk that they might go down and never come back up. And it's like telling people to never skydive, or telling rock climbers to never climb the side of a cliff. Don't drive your car fast. Don't be a NASCAR driver. You could die. It's like, you're going to die either way. You know, some people don't care. They want to be out there. They want to explore. For them, that's what's meaningful in life, and I respect that. I don't agree with it necessarily. Like, I don't think I would do it, but if they want to do it, that's, you know, humans are explorers. That's how we figure stuff out, right? Humans by default are explorers. Okay, Mr. Michael Ibarra. He says, also, how does shipping work? Well, you pay $9 for shipping, and then your item gets shipped out. And all your cards and all your slabs go with it. I went skydiving 2 years ago. The thrill. No need to leave the sea alone. Only 34 likes. Hit that like button, guys. I bought so many CGC slabs today like you did, lol. I can't wait to reholder them under the new system. Ruben says, not all humans. I wouldn't wish whatever they're feeling right now on anyone. Yeah. Javier Arroyo. What's up, Mr. 2 V-stars? I have a bag. Okay, so 2 V-stars. Oops. Look, this is technically the first drawing, isn't it? I'll set these to the side now. And what's going to happen is I need a new case of V-Star Universe. I'll be back. Should be out here. All right. V-Star Universe. Should I buy a box of Disney 100? Go for it, man. Did you hear about the whale that swallowed 2 kayakers off the California coast? He swallowed them and just decided to spit them out like nothing happened. Really? They lived? Wow. What? They lived? Were there any witnesses? Is that like a real story? I mean, maybe the whale doesn't eat humans. Maybe he was trying to drink some water or something. Would you ever buy Chinese Pokemon cards for open other than V-Star Universe? So the answer is no, because V-Star Universe Chinese has done so poorly. If V-Star Universe Chinese had done better, then I would be saying yes. Okay, what do we got? We got Charizard. I bought a Magikarp CGC 9 today, hoping to cross-grade it to TCC G9 soon. There we go. China. That's right. Okay, you got Gardevoir. No, Gray Ninja. The Vikings were like, let's go find the new land for us. That's right. They should have bought Pikachu Illustrator instead. Yeah, I feel like CGC is still new enough that this change will be forgotten. you know, they're making these changes now, so their changes will be forgotten over time. Javier Arroyo, you ready? Oh, lovely, man. Here we are. Average player says your price for the V-Star Chinese is too high. My price is the same price across all booster packs. So if that set won't sell, but another set will sell, then this one on the left is good and this one on the right is bad. So they're all priced the same. There you go. Anything will sell faster if I lower its price. But they need to be in parity with each other in order to see which one's doing better than the other. Jose Jimenez says, 2 Lost Origins. Can you send me my tracking code for my last shipping, please? I think you're one of those guys on ZELLE, right? So whenever you pay for shipping, what you need to do is provide me an email so that you have the tracking number emailed to you, so that we can get it that way, okay? Because I don't want to look it up each time you need to ship. That would be too slow. I would say if it was just shipped about 1 week ago, we need to give it more time before we go looking up the tracking number, all right? Here we are. Unless it was like some especially rare or expensive thing. How much for the Char? Yeah, he's pretty cute. Let me look him up real fast. Okay, you ready? That's a card I personally graded. All right, 185. Buying Chinese V-Star is really just a way to open V-Star cheaper. I'm not complaining because I have no right to. It's like Korean Yu-Gi-Oh! Cheap to rip. Well, it is cheaper. I believe it's still cheaper than the Japanese version. Only a 9.5 though. Yeah. Local fishermen saw it happen. The ladies told the local news station about it. It's pretty crazy if it's real, but this does happen once in a while. All right. So, Jason McHenry. Wow, that's a big order, man. Hey, mister, I mentioned before in stream I haven't been around for 5 months and forgot about my slab away. Is it possible to extend it? If so, you could use this payment for it. If not, just refund. All right, give me a second, Mr. Jason. Let me go look it up. Okay, so I'm not seeing you there. So let me check in the regulars channel. You might be fine. It might still exist. Jason McHenry, late February. Looks like you're still doing good, man. Wow, what's the price of this these days? Okay, so he's still riding around 1,000. That's good. So Jason is applying $250 to the item. So it'd be 980 minus 250. 730 remains. Okay. So I updated it to 7:30. Just so you know, though, it's still pretty much late. So try to knock that one out fast if you can, okay? You can also buy a $25 extension to make it so that it lasts for a whole year. All right. CGC is the next Titanic. Scalper, because it's gonna sink. Oh, man, I'm getting a security challenge from PayPal. Oh, my God. What is this? Oh, okay, good. He asked to extend it. Oh, okay, cool. So what I can do, I can actually pull from the amount you sent in order to extend it. So what we can do, Jason, is just add $25 back onto it. That'd bring it up to $755. And then what we will say is it ends next year, February. Sound good? All right, you're all set, Jason. right, cool. Could be a short stream today, guys. I think it's because we had all those orders in the daytime stream, to be honest. Daytime stream was like crazy active. Let's see, my theory is if we sell too much in the daytime stream, there's nothing left for the nighttime stream. Hathim says, 1 sneakers snipe. You got it, Mr. Hathim. You ready? Waiting on Netflix to make a reenactment movie of the Titanic submarine. I know, that's exactly what I told my wife. I told her, if they die in the submarine crash, they're going to have a whole movie about it. Toss this over here. There goes Mr. Hathim. The point that Trump could still be president at this point is crazy. I think it's happened one other time in U.S. history where a president lost his second term, but then after one term of the other president, the other guy comes back and gets another second term. So Trump may be the second president in history to do that. There we go. Mr. Thim. I really feel like COVID did a number on Trump. I feel like he was slated to win the second term, and then COVID came around, mysteriously came out of a Chinese laboratory. COVID came around, destroyed the economy. It made him sick, so he looked really stupid when he caught it. And it put everyone in a sort of neurotic, negative personality and attitude. So this time around, COVID's over. And what people want more than anything is a good economy, because money is the big problem today. And I don't think people approve of how Joe Biden has handled Ukraine or Afghanistan. And defund police has not been a winning argument for the Democrats. They were really running on the defund police. So I feel that, yeah, Republicans are in a position to take the presidency. Not that they guaranteed will. They might lose. Here's Taven Richardson. I think they lose on abortion. Republicans lose on abortion. Abortion's popular. They also lose on immigration. Taven Richardson, 15 new One Piece Kingdom of Intrigue. All right, let's see what we got. There's going to be a whole movie either way. Trump is finished. Who was the first president to do that? They did do a movie at 9/11 with the plan that missed the Pentagon. Could be the same with Titan. Trump better get in. Or who is Democrats' nominees? Joe Biden is the main nominee. But RFK Jr. is going to try and primary Biden. So he might. Because I think I heard he had like 16% support. And that's surprisingly good. Okay, that's 9. There we go. We need to get some more. RFK Jr. is really weird, man. He's all about, he's anti-vax and he's anti-pharmaceuticals, and he's all about talking about, like, you know, the frog, they're turning the frogs gay. It's really interesting. He's like he's running on like issues with healthcare. I find it really fascinating. It's like, would you really have old man Biden or crazy man Trump? There's no winning law. Maybe vote DeSantis. Oh, yeah, there's DeSantis. I think DeSantis has the charisma of like a wet towel. So I feel like he's going to struggle against Trump in that regard. But he's a very solid conservative, though. All right, we got your 15 packs, Mr. Tavon Richardson. Are Digimon popular on this channel? Yeah, we actually opened quite a few Digimons. We are Tucker Carlson. No, that guy's crazy, man. Could you imagine him as the president? No, he's going to be a mouthpiece on the news for a while, methinks. Even if COVID is declared as over, do you think companies would dare enforce 5 days a week working in the office again? Well, for people who can do remote work, that's going to be the future. People prefer remote work. So, but yeah, I mean, companies can tell you to get back to work. They can be like, get back to work full time. Digimon's popular because we love Angel Woman. Do you think Bernie could beat Biden? Ooh, it's a good question, because didn't he technically already beat... he already lost to Biden. So I don't know, man. Here we are. I think the argument has been that Elizabeth Warren split the vote. And if she hadn't done that, Biden might have lost to Bernie Sanders in the previous election. So that's sad to think about, isn't it? Here we are. Bernie's too old now. They're all too old, man. Bernie's still working. He's still Senator Bernie. Oh, what do we got here? You got girl in dress. All right. Very normal looking. Bernie's a punk. Is Bernie going to run? Bernie's already said he's not going to run. I'm not a fan of Bernie. I don't like what he's done to the country. He'd try to make everyone into a socialist. That's not what America's about, man. You can be a socialist somewhere else in the world, but why here? This is a capitalist country. Don't try to change it. You know, why would you change it? Go to a place that's already running socialism. It's funny because they don't want you. If you're poor and they're a socialist country, they don't want you, I guarantee it. They will say, no, 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 no. You're just going to take money from us. So one of the ironic things about socialist countries is they're pretty anti-immigration. They're like, no, 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 no. You're a net loss in our taxes, aren't you? We are. Whoa, I love this cheese card. I never knew that One Piece would depict cheese so well. It's not an age thing, but age is a factor. Diamonds be dancing like Vivi. Mr. for President, socialism society is good. Here we are. All right, Taven Richardson. Socialism is you'll own nothing and be happy. That's what socialism is. All right. Mr. Taven, right over here. Wait, would you be in this box? Crazy thing about the sub is that the name is Ocean Gate. Look at that. That's a fat boy bag. Mr. the Crazy, already read that. Is DeSantis or bust for you conservatives? No, I think Donald Trump is ahead of DeSantis by a lot right now. That could change, though, if Trump says the wrong stuff. But Trump's ahead by a lot. DeSantis doesn't even come close. He's a distant second right now in the Republican Party. But that can all change. So you never know. Maybe DeSantis performs really well in debate. He seems like a smart guy. Edward Carranza, spot on the gym break. You got it. That says 2.4 thousand and 2,000. Okay, so here we go. Edward Carranza. There we go. The article's talking about the submarine banging sound says that the banging stopped. Oh my God, that is so spooky and sad sounding. Trump's going to trial. Right, it's probably going to help him in his election. It's going to make people want to vote for him even more to show Democrats that we don't support the idea of jailing your biggest political opponent. That's what third world countries do, not America. So I think that in the end, it will actually aid him. I think it will be a plan that backfires on the Democrats. All right, Elaine says 5 more Chili Willies. People will vote for him for the principle of it, because we don't agree with that kind of democracy. Here we are. All right. Lovely. Maybe, maybe not. Too many people already hate him. America's slowly becoming a third world. That I'll agree with. That I'll agree with, definitely. America becoming broke. We got all these wars we're paying for. All these people in the streets. All this drug addiction, fentanyl addiction. Dude, it's like a sickness for your people. Destroys their lives, destroys their family, empty their wallets into foreign nations. Right? Because when you buy drugs, where does that money go? Funnels into a foreign nation. So you're funneling the money out of the United States for a product that destroys people. Kills them. Think of all the economic productivity lost when someone dies from fentanyl, especially young people. So you'll lose a lot of economic productivity that way. And, yep. So we got problems with fentanyl. We got problems with the government spending more than it can afford. We got the government paying for an endless war in Ukraine right after we got out of an endless war in Afghanistan. Yeah, pretty bad. Whoa, that's pretty cold, Elaine. 5 cold packs. I don't even understand. Like, do Democrats like the war? I remember when the Ukraine thing came out, Democrats were really like, you know, they all started posting Ukraine flags to their page. Ukraine was never necessarily an ally of the United States. We just don't like Russia. And I think we don't want Russia to be able to decide to, like, land grab and stuff like that. So that part I get. And also, you know, it's popular to sort of like defend, you know, you feel like you're a superhero or something like that. But it's like the whole world is based on land grabbing. And are we getting something out of this? So if we win, do we get something out of it? Does Ukraine pay us back all those billions? Or do we just say, yeah, we totally won, and all it did was cost us all of our money? You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to say. Maybe it's sort of like we're hoping that our money is being used more efficiently than Russia's money is being used. So maybe it's an attack on Russia. Well, then you're saying we're interfering with Russia. Then we want to fight them. It's tough. I don't like it. In the end, it was not our responsibility to make sure that Ukraine, I call it war socialism, right? So it's really up to Ukraine to have enough money to defend itself from a war. That's their job. And if you don't do it because you spend all your money on other things, then you might get invaded and lose. And that's the cost of not being prepared. Rainbow Graveler. I don't know. I think I just cross-grade this one. Pass the war to the right and left-hand side. Democrats love war. Energy prices too high. That gets me pissed. When are you going to make waifu bras? Soon. It's really on my mind. Republican loved wars. We get their wheat and grains. I already read that. Why is there always something in the news? Why bomb the bridge? I do feel U.S. make bank off wars. Well, you say the United States, but really it's individuals who make the money. So the people who are owners of companies like Raytheon, they make a lot of money. Boeing makes a lot of money. The U.S. middle class gets squeezed because we're subsidizing it. So you're paying for the war, not me. I'm sorry, not Raytheon. Raytheon's getting paid for the war. You're paying. You're the one paying Raytheon, and so you and I have less money as a result. It doesn't seem like we have less money, but when we go back to the market, and our income has gone from $35,000 to $42,000. But the price of a home has gone from $185,000 to $260,000 with 7% interest. That's how you paid for the war. So you paid for the war through money printing and borrowing. So you paid for it, and it's so much money. It's like we don't even have the money. We have to actually raise the debt ceiling, and we have to print. So we already can't afford it. Mr. Daniel Del Barrio, Box of Disney. You got it, Daniel. Good luck. No, it's not. Mister, that lacks so much empathy. That's like saying when your kid is 21, it's his fault if he gets homeless or dies because you couldn't defend himself. Well, but Ukraine's not my child. Ukraine's a foreign country. We don't have a particularly close relationship with them. We just really don't like Russia. That's what's going on. We're not fans of Russia. And so we try to tell Ukraine, hey, you need to be our ally so that we can fight Russia and keep them in check, because Russia doesn't like us and they're fans of China, and we don't like China. So it's war. It's war is what it is. And so Ukraine has become our useful tool for draining our funds into a military operation where we plant all our bombs over in Ukraine, and then Ukrainian soldiers die using them in order to hurt our enemy, Russia, which I don't know, it's just how the world's going, I guess. Like, we still want Russia to be our great enemy. And the Cold War and World War II were so long ago, but we're still pushing that stuff so hard. I think it's because if you don't have an enemy to blow your bombs up on, how will you be paid to make bombs, right? So that's what they call the war machine. The war machine wants a never-ending war so it can keep getting paid to make bombs. They actually have an incentive for there to be a never-ending war. And so we get out of Afghanistan, a never-ending war, in the worst way possible, by the way, losing 90 billion, 6 dead Marines, and innocent people over there dead too, in order to give everything back to the Taliban, sadly. And then we go right into the Ukraine war. So it's just sort of like, it is exactly what a bomb maker would want, a never-ending war. 2018, CNN called Ukraine the most corrupt nation in the world. That's correct. 4 years later, we're throwing more money at them than any other war effort. Yo, what? Well, remember, the whole reason Donald Trump got impeached, if you recall, remember the impeachment? They put him in a peach. It was because he got that phone call with Zelensky where he said, hey, you got any dirt on my political opponent about corruption? And it's weird because Biden says on a video camera if you investigate this energy company, we're going to pull funding away from you. Which energy company? The one where his son is sitting on the board of directors or whatever it was. But his son doesn't actually have any knowledge of oil companies. So his son's sitting there because he's selling political influence to this energy company. And Biden says, we're going to actually withhold U.S. funding from you based on whether you investigate that energy company or not. So that is exactly what Donald Trump was being accused of, which is the whole quid pro quo, do this thing for me or I'm going to punish you financially. Biden openly says in a interview that that's what he did, but he never got in trouble for that. But Donald Trump, who didn't really do a quid pro quo, he just suggested, hey, maybe you have information on my enemy and I want to hear about it. You know, he got impeached, but Biden's fine. It's kind of like a double standard, in my opinion. That's what we were talking about when that actually occurred. And yes, it's like it's a weird thing, isn't it? Because it doesn't feel like, yeah, I don't understand how that never really got investigated, I guess. He was put in a peach. Weird, right? All right, here's Luke. Mr. wants never-ending pokies. That's right. I'm revving up the pokey war machine. Biden said he's proud of Hunter. Well, you know, you got to be proud of your son. What are you expecting him to say? My son's trash? No father should ever say that, even if your son's trash. Well, maybe there's exceptions. There's exceptions for everything. But, you know, in general, a father should be supportive of his son. Dongle Blumph. No, you don't understand, Jordan. Yes, it looks bad for American democracy. Yeah, it looked really bad. Oh, you got the Hawaiian Lilo and Stitch. Very nice. Have you pulled Shrek yet? He's in here somewhere. Coke addict with an OnlyFans. Wait, does Hunter Biden actually own an OnlyFans? That's wild if he does. You want children can be blown up in hospital. The war is our problems. Here we go. What do we got? Unless you want children can blown up in hospital, the war is our problems. I think maybe what you're saying is we're trying to save the Ukrainians. But I think I've heard arguments that by providing the Ukrainians all these weapons of war, we're actually just stalling the inevitable defeat of the Ukrainians. So in other words, the Ukrainians should have lost already, and the war would have been over, and then the fighting would have ended. But instead, we're keeping them on life support with all of our military bombs. They still have no chance of winning, but at least we're doing economic damage to Putin, which is what, you know, we want over here in the U.S. We want to get rid of Putin. So we're doing economic damage to him. So while this Ukrainian soldiers are still stuck in a never-ending war, they're all getting wiped out, and they're killing Russian soldiers too. They're getting wiped out too, just so we can do some economic damage to them from over here in the U.S. in our little shadow war. See, it's a shadow war, right? That's what it is. We're not involved directly, but we're there financially. But the Ukrainians, when you actually look at their numbers, they don't have the number of troops necessary to win the war, and they do not have the money to win the war. So we can just fund them endlessly and drain all of their living young men who are still alive at this point until they're all dead, and Russia's lost a lot of people too. Or they can just say, look, you took some land from us. We're going to keep this much of it. You're going to take that from us, and we're going to stop shooting now because that's where we're at. And the U.S. could say, like, all right, we're going to leave you alone now. We're not going to try and encroach on Russia's border. We're not going to try and arm the Ukrainians with nuclear bombs or anything, right? So that would probably stabilize that region very quickly. But, yeah, I guess that would be like giving Putin what he wants, basically. So that's the problem, right? Here we go. Maybe it would embolden China. What do you guys want? You guys want to go send troops over there? You want to go fight the war? You want American troops to go die in Ukraine? This is the issue with de-arming, because a lot of Democrats will say we got too much military. Well, when you don't have enough military, your opponent is happy to come take all your things. It's the same thing with like feminizing too many men. When all your men are like women and they won't defend anything, where will your country be eventually? Well, eventually someone will just walk straight up and take all your shit away. That's just how it works. It's nature. You know what I mean? It's the competition of nature. All right, a fun conversation. That was Daniel Del Barrio pulling that beautiful Lilo and Stitch stamped card out of his Disney box. Let's get this in your bag. Mr. Daniel. Like this belief like everyone in the world is just going to be nice. It's like, no. The world is like the opposite of that. We're just nice in our first world countries. The world really wants to land grab and destroy each other. So you want to be super weak? No military, demilitarize. All right, there we go. Mr. Jerry Chang, 1-0 lane. The funny thing, I say this, every now and then I say this, before the war, there must have been a group of Democrats in Ukraine that were saying, we need to demilitarize. We spend too much on the military. Isn't that silly? I guarantee you they had Democrats saying that. Guarantee it. They had a group of Democrats saying, we should demilitarize and spend the money on socialism. And now they don't have a country. Their country's going away. So that's how the world actually works. It's hard to admit that it works that way because it would be nice to say something like, oh, well, we'll all hold hands. We'll sing Kumbaya. Putin will leave us alone. It doesn't actually work that way. There are assets in the world that someone's always trying to take from you. And that's what puts leaders into power because they want stuff. They want to have everything. They want to stop you from having anything. You know, so that's what puts powerful leaders into powerful positions. And they don't care about any of your morality. They don't care about any of your humanitarian ideas. None of that matters. All that matters is who's got the resources, and that's about it. All right, what we got? Whoa. Those are like all made up ideas in fancy universities when there's peacetime. I heard it could be better if Russia used tactical nukes now to prevent a bigger run-in with NATO so they don't launch all the bombs. Right, and I think if this is the scary part, this is the scary part. If Russia actually used a nuke, would we nuke them? We wouldn't. We'd be very foolish to nuke them. So if they nuked Ukraine in order to end the war, to show that they're willing to use nukes, if we fired a bunch of nukes, China and Russia and whoever else in the Middle East or whatever other allies, they can launch all their nuclear bombs at us. And then we'll launch all our nuclear bombs, right? The assured destruction theory, assured. But who's got more to lose? So we could give them Ukraine and just be alive and not have our whole country nuked. Or we could trade nukes with them and we could just blow each other to smithereens. You see the problem here, guys? Russia wins. They win either way. And it sounds silly. And maybe this strategy that our generals are using is working. Maybe like drain their resources is a good idea. I don't know. But in the end, they can use nuclear bombs on Ukraine if they want. And if we retaliate, how does that look? How does a retaliation really look? You know what I mean? That's like end of the world kind of stuff. And so Americans would be foolish to go through with end of the world just because we don't like Russia taking one country that is halfway across the other side of the world from us and already mostly speaking the Russian language or some variation dialect of it, a Ukrainian dialect, and genetically very similar to them, right? A country that used to be Russia until they fell apart during the fall of the USSR. So we could go to war and launch all our nuclear bombs, and they can launch theirs on ours, just so that we can win that war over there. It'll be such a victory. Look at that. There you go, Mr. Cherry. Very nice, man. Did I call you Cherry? I meant Jerry. You got Russia. Woo! All right. We can have a nuclear party. It'll be fun. You get a nuke, I get a nuke. You get a nuke, I get a nuke, honey. Right? It'll be really great. So, well, we talk a lot about the nuclear war that could happen over in Ukraine, Russia. I want it to end. I agree with pretty much all of the people who are running who are not Joe Biden have said the same thing. They all say they want the war to end. And I could not agree more, because when the war ends, the economy is going to take off, in my opinion, when the war ends. Because a lot of the bad economy we see right now really is based on the fact that we got bad trade deals with Russia right now, and Russia's being non-productive, and Ukraine's being non-productive. They're not producing anything. They're just blowing each other up. So when that ends, and the sanctions end, and the oil starts getting produced again, and the fields start getting worked again, the economy expands. So that's a big damper on the economy. David Mallory. Good morning, mister. It's been a while since I ordered, but I do still have a bag. 1 in the pack break, 1 Hanafuda, 3 Disneys, and an Energy Lotto. All right, David Mallory, what's up, man? All right. Here goes. Boom. Oh, my gosh, it's cold. I don't think the American people want to be in another never-ending war. Why would we want to be in another never-ending war? So the war's got to end. And what do you think that looks like? Russia runs away in defeat? Forget about it. They're not going to do that. They got nuclear bombs. They're ready to use them in Ukraine. He says that every time, by the way. Putin says that every time. He's like, we're ready to use nukes. They just gave nukes to Belarus. So if we shoot Russia, we're going to have to shoot Belarus as well because they've got retaliatory nukes, right? So he just gave nukes to Belarus, his ally. How does this actually work, you know? How do we actually end with Russia not winning in Ukraine? It sounds like the only way to truly win is to put our troops on the ground and say, if you use nukes, we'll use all our nukes. And all that so we can save a country that we are not even close allies with. I just don't understand the incentive. Right? All right, where'd my Hanafuda go? Here they are. You ready? Did you hear Russia is assumed to have more nuclear weapons to Belarus? All right, look at that. You got one of the best ones. Love this Mario one. These are the Hanafuda cards. PSA actually does grade these, so you can send this off to PSA for grading. Jordan, I'm socialist, worked back in the day with countries like Yugoslavia, but nowadays it wouldn't work, but U.S. There you are. All right, 1 Hanafuda, 3 Disney, 1 Energy Lotto, and 1 in the pack break. NATO inching closer to Ukraine. Kamala even said in a speech, almost slipping, that they are part of the group. Russia did not want that, so they wanted to take over military operations. Yeah, I mean, the timing was right. Remember, Russia invaded Ukraine right after we failed in Afghanistan. So Biden administration, here's the timeline. His soldiers, his generals tell him, do not leave Afghanistan. The conditions on the ground in Afghanistan are bad. Biden ignores all that. He says, I don't care. We're pulling out by this date no matter what. So he pulls out, leaves $90 billion behind, and it's the most embarrassing defeat ever for the United States. It just looks so stupidly bad. There's Afghans who are absolutely panicking. They're holding onto the wheels of the plane and falling to their death because they know if they stay behind, they're probably going to be executed anyways because they were allies of the U.S. government. So we run away with our tail between our legs like chickens with their heads cut off. Our military soldiers die over there during the extraction. The Marines die. Some of them are injured. And then we do a retaliatory bombing of an innocent family. Remember that? Who remembers that? So we send out a bomber we think is a terrorist. Nope, it's an innocent family. We kill all their kids. It's the most horrible pullout ever. And then right after that, Russia attacks. And you know why? Because Putin's doing his math. He's saying, Biden's senile. The American people know it. And they just had the worst war experience of their life ever, of this generation. Now's the time for me to start a war. Because they're not going to come over here. They don't want to. They don't want to be involved. So it's calculated. Our weakness in Afghanistan is Putin's opportunity to take back Ukraine, which used to be part of Russia. That's how he saw it. He said, this is my do or die moment. I'm old. This is probably one of the worst presidents the United States has had in a long time. He just did a big ouchie boo-boo in the Middle East that makes America look absolutely pathetic. American people definitely do not want to go to war with Russia over Ukraine after losing to the Taliban in Afghanistan. So it was absolutely calculated. Our weakness has provoked Putin into that war. And that's where we're at now. So now we're just bleeding money into Ukraine, trying to stop Putin from taking it, which he will inevitably take it. He will take Ukraine. I don't think he'll take all of it. I think he'll take a lot of it. There we go. But he might go for all of it. You never know. Charizard Baller 69. In what world are we giving all our money away? That money's coming straight from the military budget. Trump wanted to leave Afghanistan 2 weeks before he left office, but he listened to the generals. I'm the most horrible pullout ever. I have 3 kids. Nice job, noob. Jordan says, obviously you study the general education criteria, but I'm talking to the guy, blah, blah, blah. Focus Jeff says, Trump would never pull out so badly, would only grab him by the cooter. President should have to pass difficult math test. You're a literal outcome of this guy. I'm talking about you and don't... Oh, what are you guys talking about? You guys are like fighting with each other. Biden is focused on diversity and inclusion, just like Bud Light. There's really no point to the war at this point. What does Russia actually get if they win? A bunch of wasteland? Not true. Land is one of the only real and valuable things in the world right now. So, yeah, land's a big deal. If you can just take land, that's a big deal. Biden has liver spots on his forehead. Obama started the war in 2014 by funding the overthrow of the original government of Ukraine. All right, lots of comments. All done reading them. David Mallory, let's go find your bag. You got your nice frozen card, Mr. David. Darwin Morales, Dylan Cranfield, Dylan Cranfield. I like to run through all your comments. Biden's one fall away from Kamala being president. It's scary because it's true. There you go. I think that's the craziest part about this administration is Joe Biden's pretty bad by himself. And then on top of that, you have like one of the worst vice presidents in history, Kamala Harris, who cannot speak publicly. I could speak publicly better than Kamala Harris, and I'm just some guy who opens Pokemon cards. She says like the most crazy stuff. It sounds ridiculous. I don't understand. Maybe she just has nerves. Maybe she's like nervous. You know, maybe she's sort of like one of those people who's it's sort of like fake it till you make it types. And so she's actually made it, and she was just faking made it, and she was just faking it the whole time, and now she's nervous. I don't know. But whatever the case is, she has said some just absolutely ridiculous stuff in her speeches that just makes her seem, I don't know, like dumb or crazy or both. 3 V-stars. I'll keep this one. You got it, Mr. Javier. People should look into victory in Nuland. We installed a shadow government in Ukraine. Russia leaked our government's phone calls discussing it. They created an uprising. I believe Biden will win. Don't be sorry, Luke. 9.5 is fake till you make it a success story. That's right. Fake it till you make it. 9.5. That's a good point, James. All right, what do we got? We've got some hollows. Ooh, I really like these illustration arts. Okay, we've got lovely Dialga. Imagine getting to be a Pokemon card artist that actually draws those. That must be such an amazing feeling. And we have a Darkness Energy. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. Did you know Obama's middle name is Hussein? Really feeds into all that happened during his presidency. Oh, you know. Yeah, there's all this conspiracy because his name was Hussein. Zero politics, zero politics. Get it, mister? Have you tried Dr. Pepper or Float Bluebell? What? Float Blue? Oh, man, I need some Dr. Pepper, bro. All right, Javier. All right. Also, the Rothschild, check them out too. The Rothschilds control the world. Jose Jimenez, one PokeBRUH. Just wait, you'll be looking into the prestigious TheCardconomist family one day. People will be saying he owns all the Pokemon cards. Yep. What do we got? Charmander, energy retrieval. Oh, very nice. This golden card. I don't know what that is. All right, that's for Jose Jimenez. Those PokeBRUHs can get pretty popular, especially when the hits coming out are hot. Biden's a great leader, says Alex. Alex, I agree. We need more leaders like that. Alex always has such a good take. I like your positivity. I think I'm tired of being so negative. Andrew Zhang, 2 Disney BLAUs. We have Disney BLAU on the menu. BLAU. I want Disney BLAU. Should a president pass a competency exam? You could argue that the competency exam is the American vote. And Biden passed it, apparently. So, you know, congratulations. We got what we wanted. Ah, man. Yeah, he's pretty bad, man. Cannot speak. That's like your one job as a politician is the ability to speak well. But, I mean, if you listen to old Joe Biden, he used to speak well. That's how you know he's got a brain condition, because he actually used to sound pretty smart. Not that I agreed with his policies, but he spoke well. He doesn't speak well anymore. He can barely speak. Whoa, Winnie the Pooh, but it's sparkly. So that's how you know that his older age has left him senile. Andrew Zhang. He can't win a second term. If some other Democrat runs and wins, you know, good for them. Maybe they'll speak better and not make us feel like, you know, kind of like the foolish country that elected the guy who's the crypt keeper. You know what I mean? All right. Very nice. We got a security challenge. Let's go ahead and get that security challenge done. Keep those orders up, guys. I want to open lots of cards and pull a hot card tonight. We had a really good night yesterday, I think. Did you see him say, God save the Queen? Right, that was a while ago. He probably just running off of, muscle memory. Obviously, it's God save the King now, right? And so if you spent most of your life saying, God save the Queen, you're just used to saying that. And Joe Biden's been alive since, 1910. Wait, when was Joe Biden born? You guys ready? When was Joe Biden born? He was born in 1942. So his whole life he's been saying, God save the Queen. And the King finally came out, and so he messed it up. We get it. It's just write it down on another list of things he's messed up. That one's not so crazy, man. Like, if somebody makes a mix-up like that, I don't think you got to crucify somebody for such a simple thing. But, again, it just goes to show he's not really elastic mentally. He could have not messed that up, but he did mess it up. But that one's not such a big deal, is it? Birdie Sweet says, Dragonite slab away payment. You got it, Birdie Sweet. Mr. Birdie. Dragonite goes down to $19. Okay, thank you. Philip Webb. 3 energy lottos, 2 crown zenith. I have a bag. Okay, Philip Webb. He meant Queen, mister. He had multiple aneurysms and had the top of his head removed. Maybe. 3 energy lottos. 1, 2, 3. All right. Machoke. Machoke my chicken. What do we got out of this Machoke? Oh, I know this Machoke. We just added him, didn't we? It's this Machoke. So that's PSA 8. Cardos Machoke. Lovely. Philip Webb. Keep talking about politics, says Death by the Sword. Sometimes politics are fun. Especially if there's a lot to talk about. There you go, Philip Webb. God save the Kingston. That's right. 2 crown zenith. Stop talking about politics. Michelle Obama, real name is Big Mikey. Oh my God, dude. That is one of the funnier conspiracies. I wonder if any Democrats get really offended by that one. You know what I mean? Michelle Obama's a man. All right, what we got? Oh, man, what a hit. Look at that. And well-centered looking. Origin Form Dialga. Such a beautiful pull. Philip Webb, congratulations, man. All right, that's what I want to see. I like these hot card pulls. Don't you guys like seeing that? And there's a Wooloo. Lovely. Speaking of hot card pulls, don't forget, the Blaziken break is still ongoing. So this has 12 spots left, I believe. So jump in there if you want a chance for that Blaziken 10. Some other breaks we have are the 151 break right here. This is for a box of 151. Base set booster sublist has 3 spots left, $20 a spot. Chance for a booster pack of base set. And there's the actual box for that. All right, cool. All right, so this goes to Philip Webb. Let's go find his bag. Philip Webb. Here he is. Top 5 card now. Queen was only queen since 1953, so Biden was 11. Wow. I'm a man, I'm a male, I'm a he. Not anymore. Not during Pride Month. Matthew Bain says 3 Disney BLAU packs. BLAU. 2, 3. Wasn't it weird when Joan Rivers said, we all know Michelle's trans and died the same year? Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. It was a hit job. They said she knows the truth. She got to go. She's got to go. Okay. Oh, wow. You got the Nightmare Before Christmas stamped card. Cool, man. Okay, here's Pocahontas. And Little Mermaid, except she's the wrong skin color. What the? What? White people always trying to take Hollywood roles from people of color. Not right, man. All right, that's for Matthew Bain. Grab this over here. It looked like she wore a mask. Who did? Joe Mama? New bag? Okay, new bag. She died less than 2 months after saying from medical malpractice, even more sus. That is, I did not know that. I didn't know the whole story. I'd heard about her dying. I did not know it was medical malpractice. That's scary, man, to think you can go to the doctor where you're meant to be safe and healed, and the doctor can instead kill you. Okay. I can't believe they put whiteface on Little Mermaid. I'm pissed. Ruben says, 1 Azure, 1 bag sort. You got it. I saw you pulled Mickey's stamp card from Disney BLAU. If you flip it over, it has a special second side. Uh-oh. Who pulled it? I don't remember. Okay, okay. So that's Ruben Aguilar. Good. And let's grab Ruben. So you got a nice big bag, Mr. Ruben. Let's do that bag sort you want. Junk, 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 junk. So this is mostly junk. That was okay. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a Ruben, right? Yeah, Ruben. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Not Toon Dragon. Armado's pretty neat. Torterra's pretty neat. Red Eyes Black Dragon again. This Eevee looks clean. Blue Eyes White Dragon again. Oh, I see. It's coming out of this pack. Okay, so that's a promo then. It's not actually good. That's why they say they want the Toon Eyes. Okay, Fennekin looks pretty. Radiant, a stamped Disney card. Solgaleo. This is nice. I'd consider grading that. It's an SBR. For Bombi, Rangaroo. All right. All right, so got a bunch of cards in here. This Blue Eyes White Dragon is a promo, so I don't consider him really all that rare. I guess if you did grade him 10, though, he'd probably still sell for something. Okay, this is what we got so far. You ready? We're going deeper. Blue Eyes White Glizzy. This is Mr. Mackey. Okay. Okay, Mr. Mackey. Okay. Dark Magician. Imperial Order. Red Eyes again. Zubat. Oh, you got some My Little Ponies. Oh, wow. You got ultra rare Zakura. My Little Pony. Friendship is magical. Oh, wow. You got these beautiful Minecraft cards back here. Okay, none of those were super rare ones, though, in my opinion. Cool. So, Ruben, why don't we do this? Create this bag here. More pony slabs. We need to grade so much My Little Pony and give it away. My Little Pony. Friendship is magical. I can't believe we added My Little Pony to the menu like 2 years ago as a joke. And 2 years later, it like sells. I sell My Little Pony. I had to buy a new case of it. And it has gone up in price over time. Okay, so we'll say number 2 on that bag. So we say that in order to remind us that we have 2 bags. I split your bags into 2 bags so that they're easier to handle. Speaking of My Little Pony, let's do a little giveaway, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here tonight. We like to do giveaways. It's a pretty busy night tonight, so let's get a nice giveaway going. So what do we got here? We got a Roserade, Pearl Deck, 10 of Hearts. Okay, looking good. John did a good job on that. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Beautiful card. What do you guys want the keyword to be? Sells out like hotcakes. Am I in line at some point? If you paid for cards you did. All right, so there's no capital letters in this. No capital letters. The word is subscribe, exclamation point. There you go. There are no capital letters. All right, let's see. What do we got next? We got to keep going so people don't wait too long. I don't think the line's very long at all, actually. I think we're pretty caught up. So David Kendall says 1 Clay Burst, 1 Lost Abyss. Okay, 1 Lost Abyss. 1 clay burst. And let's open these up. Very nice. I don't have a bag, says David Kendall. Thank you for letting me know, Mr. David. Cold. Pack number 2. Oh, they're both cold. Oh, David, you still don't have a bag. You'll have to tell me in the next order that you don't have a bag. SC Gaming's here for the Evolving Lines pack. What? Are you saying you're buying Evolving Skies booster packs? I'm a little confused. He sent another order, and he says FO. I don't know what that means either. Did you have a slab away? Is that what maybe he's referring to a slab away. No, doesn't appear to be that. What are you talking about? So SC Gaming said $56 Evolving Lines pack, and then the second order just says FO. What's up, Sven? I don't know what you're ordering. You sent, first you sent $56, and then you sent $70. Could you explain those orders, Mr. SC Gaming? There's a very expensive pony sets. Marks and Time and Defenders of Equestria are stupid expensive. Maybe send me links to them. I'll look into them. You know, collectors get more excited when something gets expensive, in my opinion. Beanie Weenie says hi. They're trying to cover up Nevada, says Alex. That's right. That's what the submarine's all about. They're trying to make you forget about the aliens. Aliens. So you guys are noticing some 9.5's on the table tonight. CGC has announced that they will be taking all Gem Mint 9.5's and calling them Gem Mint 10's from here on out. So if you buy this, you'll be able to send it back to CGC, and they will then call it a Gem Mint 10, and this will be called a Gem Mint 10. So we have them up for sale again. Is SC Gaming here? By the way, I made a video on this, so when the stream is over, be sure to check that video out. I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, here it is. It's this video right here. We just posted it, so be sure to check this video out. I could add a link to it to the description, I guess, if I wanted. All right. Do you believe in aliens? I'm not against the idea of aliens, but until there's some more evidence of them, I don't really think that they're out there. I don't just assume that they're out there, you know what I mean? That's what I mean by that. I don't assume that they're out there. SC Gaming not here? All right, we're moving on. Steven Mitz. Spot number 14 in the 151 break. Okay, you got it. I gotta have some real evidence for them. Thank you, Steven. I hate not knowing if my payment went through again. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, you should be able to see on your side. What does it say on your side? You're not assuming their gender? Yeah, what is SC Gaming paying for? I got no clue, man. Jeremy Patterson says 2 energy Lotto. What's going on? Hello, Waldo. Here goes. Jeremy 1. Jeremy 2. Oh, what'd you pull? So it says 105 grass. Grass energy? I think that means grass energy. Oh, you got Holland Phantoms energy from the Holland Phantoms collection. Okay, Jeremy Patterson. You didn't finish my order. Oh, we're going to go back and finish your order. I apologize. All you did was the 151 spot. Let's take another look at that. Steven Mitz also ordered 3 spots in the sublist for the vintage box, 1 Crimson Invasion. I have a newer bag. Oh, wow, so that's over. Okay, give me a moment. Crimson Invasion. Here it is. Ta-da! All right, what do we got? We got Cacturn, Gorgeist. Not a hot pack. Thanks for opening it, though. It's fun. Steven Mitz. Ta-da! He also needs the sub spots. Okay. So first let's put you in here. Alex, a 1 of 1 mod. Nice job, Alex. People think you're a 1 of 1 mod. When I was a kid, I never knew Pokemon existed, only the show. So we're going to grab this. All right, that's it. We're about to find out who gets a pack here. Good luck. So this is kind of scary to open. First of all, I'm going to create a link in our Discord server that tells people that this has gone off. It's called the Breaks History channel. If you didn't know we had this in our Discord server. The base set Sublist has gone off. Okay, good. So that is, we've created a link for that. I think we did the right link. We need 34 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. All right. There's really only one big hit in this, and it's the booster pack. So we're shuffling. How many packs of base set did you monsters go through at the moment? Not all of them, that's for sure. We're not even halfway done selling. I think we're done with a bit more than a quarter of the box. Cheese is the best mod. All right, so we're just going to do this a bit. Remember, there's only one pull in here, so all that matters is this shuffle right here that I'm doing. Oops. Oh, my God. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go, turn those around. Put this over here. All right, now I'll let the audience pick a number. Who wants to pick a number? Good luck, gamers, says Platt. Says for 151. This is for a much more expensive thing. So 6 corrupt is Hazu, says 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. The deck is split. All right, I'm scared. Sven on 1. He could have won right there. Uriel. I'm just going to count the numbers so I don't mess up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I thought that I felt it there. All right, did I say 16? Let's count that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sam Ranga is the winner. Wow, he was here in the daytime stream. Sam Ranga. Wow, congratulations, man. How about that, Mr. Sam? Okay. Put this back in here. Mr. Sam's the winner. So let me show you guys what happens for Mr. Sam next. We go over here to the box break. And oops, and Mr. Sam gets put over here on spot number 13. Sam Ranga. I put a little star next to him to show that he was a winner. So there we go. Spot number 13 is sold off, and we still got a little while to reach 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is for the base set box break. It is $650 a pack. You can put them into slab away with no slab away fee, no cancellation fee, and you don't have to finish paying until the whole box is sold. So it's possible to put one of those away. And where did I put my base set box? I want to show it off so you can visibly see what it looks like, because it's nice seeing it visibly. Here it is. So that is going to be one of these box breaks right here. If you're in the box break, you'll be in probably my only live stream of an actual box break of base set. So that's exciting. And yeah, so we hope to pull like Charizard or something. We hope to pull a Charizard that grades 10. That's what we want. PSA 10 Charizard. So that just finished. Now, that means we start a new round of this. You ready? me. Ready? It's going to cost $20. And I think this round might actually be cheaper. Okay, so the next round, oh, but there has to be a 34th spot because of the PayPal fee of splitting up this many orders. So that spot number 34 covers all those extra PayPal fees. All right, there goes everybody. Mister, does that mean I can send a penny message and say I want to slab away a base set pack? That's correct. There's no slab away fee, but I would recommend putting some money down toward it. I think I see what you're saying, meaning anyone could just claim it with no money down. You should pay something down, like maybe the regular $45. So if you slab away a base set pack, put $45 down on it, but all $45 goes directly toward, I'm sorry, not the slab, but the pack. All $45 will go toward the pack, okay? All right, let me toss this over here. Yeah, we don't want people just messing around, obviously. There you go. Base set booster pack break is restarted. Your odds here are pretty expensive and they're low, but you get the whole base set pack, so it's pretty cool. It's one way to get into this box. There it is. It's nice, man. I think that the box will start moving faster when we get closer to the end, probably. But one of the struggles with selling the base set box, we have so many other crazy breaks. Like, why don't you get the Blaziken break? Because that one's going to end sooner, right? So, you know, that's one of the problems. You have to sell that to people. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and refresh. Sounds good, Mr. Brad says subscribe. Oh, right, we're still doing this giveaway. So if you guys haven't typed this in yet, type in subscribe ! And then we'll give away the Roserade. Okay, so SC Gaming says for Evolution packs, $70 total. And then he sent me another payment of $70. Okay, so Mr. SC Gaming, you're up to 56 plus 70 plus 70. And are you saying these are all for Evolutions packs? So your total comes out to 140 plus 56. Oops. Yeah, I did that right. 196 is what that comes out to. So you've got a total of 196. Okay. And if we're doing the Evolutions booster packs, let's go look those up for you. Evolving Skies, I mean. Where's Evolving Skies? I can't even find it anymore. There's so many freaking packs, dude. Oh, there it is. $14. 196 divided by 14. Oh, yeah. That comes out to an even $14. All right, not $14, an even 14 packs. God, man, I'm talking like crazy over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oof. Holy. I'm scared. Is this what he's ordering? Is this correct? Just to make sure he didn't leave that message very well. Do you have to have a PayPal to claim a giveaway? Sort of. Yeah, so for the giveaways, if you have no items with me, we typically expect you to send in $4 for shipping. If you do have items with me, you're good. I just add it to your other items and your shipping does not change. So we do this kind of to make sure that little kids aren't winning the giveaway. Does that make sense? And it also makes it so that, you know, over a long period of time, let's say I give away a slab a day, like 1 or 2 slabs a day. Well, let's say I had to pay shipping on every one of those. You know, that adds up to pretty quickly to a pretty large amount of money if I did that every day. So that's how we're doing it currently. But yeah, you know, it kind of weeds out the kids a little bit, telling them, hey, you know, there's a little PayPal payment for shipping, but it's not much. Here we are. You ready? Especially for people who actually come here and open up booster packs, it's a great giveaway because they don't pay any shipping on it at all. It just gets added to their other stuff. So for them, it's really nice. Just a totally free thing. Okay. Is evolving or evolutions? Oh my God, it better be evolving. So let me look again. All right, so I'm really confused. SC Gaming says in his first order for evolving lines, and then he sends 70, and it says FO, and then he sends 14 cents, he says for evolutions, and then he sends $70 with no message. I am really confused. I don't want to open these until I know exactly what he wants. They're already trimmed. SC Gaming needs to come in and confirm exactly what he's purchased. If he doesn't do that, I don't know. We need to know exactly what he's purchased. Somebody get a hold of SC Gaming. Was he in here? I need to know exactly what he purchased. His messages are not well stated enough. Okay, so in the meantime, let's find out who pulled this. Here's Jonathan Wang. Mr. Jonathan, congratulations. Yeah, so for Mr. Jonathan, we'll just be adding this to his outgoing shipment. See? Final Fantasy 1. Yes, sir, we have Final Fantasy 1 on the menu. It's called Opus 1. It's the best set to open when it comes to Final Fantasy, so you should try it out. Okay, so we're done. We've set SC Gaming to the side for the moment. How did people know that he was, yeah, I don't know. Javier Arroyo says 2 V-Star Universe. You ready? Jonathan's a child. Simp for your husband. Any nice expensive Japanese slabs available? We got these fancy slabs in front of you right here. That's Japanese and expensive. That's Japanese and expensive. I've won 5 slabs for Mr. so far. That's a lot. Oh, here we are. Ooh. Picking up a beautiful Leafeon. Ooh. Okay, this guy. Thanks for the donations on the holos. All right. Toss it over there. Very lovely. Mr.'s Japanese and expensive. That's right. Today I had shrimp, and I had steak, and I had mashed potatoes. I was very well fed today. Jose Jimenez says 6 Lost Origin packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess we're getting a divorce. 12 more days and the proceedings will take place. What? Whoa, how do we move on to divorce? All right. Let's see. Steak is for alphas. Well, they say it's not that good for you. So I'm trying to think about eating well. So today I splurged and ate steak. That's what that statement was. Today turned into a cheat on my wife day for me. Jason! Silly Jason. We've all been there, Jason. All right, here's Pikachu V. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Because she doesn't buy me anything and I don't buy her stuff. I heard CGC changing their 9.5's to 10's. Should I send my 9.5's to regrade? That's what I'm doing. And I'm getting my 9.5's back out for sale and offering them at the price of, a higher, like a 10 basically. Because what I was originally going to do, just sit on them and try to send them places to cross grade. I wasn't going to sell them at a bad 9.5 price because I think that those prices are artificially low. And so I was just going to try and cross grade them. But now that I can just cross grade them straight to CGC to get those 10's, I'm ready to sell them again. People know they're going to cross grade. I'm up next, maybe, says Scotch Gaming. I think so. Chase McCutcheon? Okay, this is Jose Jimenez. Thank you, Mr. Jose. Pretty good round. I saw that Pikachu you pulled in VMAX Climax. That was a really good pull, by the way. Okay, next up, Chase McCutcheon, 12 crowns, new bag. Okay, give me a second. New bag. Oh. Whew. Running low on Crown Zenith, it seems. That'll be an issue. What's up, Oasis? Are you SC, or are you S? Yeah, I said that right. SC Gaming. And what exactly did you order? It was 14 packs of Evolving Skies, right? Okay, 4 of these. All right. How many dang spots on the Blaziken? 36 spots. Are you saying how many spots remain? 12 spots remain. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Tell those betas that steak is healthy and good for you. Yeah. Toss this over here. Let's see. Ooh. All right, Mr. Chase, good luck. 12 of them, that's a lot. Believe in Nevada. Okay, lovely. He's going to pull Iona for sure. Here's Gumshoe Zarude. Sunkern. Manifestation. Okay, there's a Darkness Energy. Coughing. We need to pull a Moonbryon so I can pretend to steal it. Here's Ultra Ball. Who is SC Gaming? And what was your order? Your order was not written in a way that I'm confident that we're opening the correct thing. Here's Radiant Eternatus and Simisear. SC Gaming sitting right here. We have not opened your packs because we do not know what you were trying to order. I assume you were ordering 14 packs of Evolving Skies. Here's Sarah Aura. And here is Pikachu. Wow, that's a nice Pikachu, man. That actually looks really good. And Regigigas. How about that? Them yellow borders are gross. Okay, there we go. Anime, it's real. Okay, whew. Crown Zenith has been selling a lot lately. Let's take a quick look at Crown Zenith restock. Oops, come on now. Okay, what are we selling ours for? Oh, so Crown Zenith should be at $10. All right, so Crown Zenith is repriced. And I will place a restock on them right now because we are almost sold out. So Crown Zenith is $10 a pack at this point. I guess that makes sense. It's been a while, hasn't it? I need to sit down and do a research on every set at this point because I haven't done that in a while. Just been too busy. Like after this stream, I'm going to go walking. Normally, I would use time like that to study prices and understand what's going on in the world. But now I lose an hour of my day every day to that walk. Okay, here we are. All right. My store shelf's still full of Crown Zenith. You might want to go grab some then because mine are not. I know because whenever I go to Walmart, I always look at the shelves to see how the hobby's doing. And when I look, the only thing left on my Walmart shelves are the very latest set, and then it's typically sold out anyways. Chicago bookstores loaded with Crown Zenith. Sounds good. All right, so let's see. That was for Chase McCutcheon. Here you go, Chase. I can take my camera into my Walmart, and it is not full, even though we have a big Pokemon aisle. There we go. Puggy reps till failure. Repeat twice. In Utah, we're lucky if we can get anything on the shelves. Here we go. So, Chase, you're going right over here in C2. Set this over here. Did SGC... I'll get 12 more if it stays at $8 a pack tonight. So, the Crown Zenith packs are officially $10. Tim Stodgel says 4 hot energy lottos. You ready? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 spots in the box, 2 spots in the base break. Whoa! Wow, that just ended. That's so funny. That's $40, right? I should reholder my 9.5 base, says Zard. That's right, you should. That's what I'll be doing. That was pretty fast, Tim Stodgel. It does make sense for the Crown Zenith to start moving up in price at this point. You know, it's been a while, right? Chew Calvin. It's Chew Calvin. What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. He says, 1 live custom, new bag, donate junk hollow and V-Star cards. All right, sounds good, man. 1 live custom. Here goes. Oh no, I can't give it to you. You know why? I didn't shuffle. It's always shuffle. I'm sorry, that's not your pull. The beginning of I'm not used to doing it, but the beginning of every live custom round is a shuffle. So here we go. I have to do that. You ready? I did that for another guy. He pulled a cold one, and I had to shuffle. So it's shuffle at the beginning. You ready? Bet this will be cold now. Come on, be hot. Ah, it's still cold. I'm sorry. The rule is, we changed the rules. The rule is, when you order a live custom, I have to shuffle before I'm allowed to open a pack for you, okay? Boom. All right. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to get you a fresh card, though, because I feel bad. All right, how about this one? No more RNG. So I realized when it came to shuffling at the beginning of a turn, I can always be corrected if I did not shuffle at the beginning of a turn. So we no longer have to say that goofy thing where it was like, oh, a shuffle is just RNG. I realize I no longer need to say that because if I forget to shuffle, you guys are always able to fix that. You say you didn't shuffle. All right, so I'm giving him this for free. That was his correct pull that we pulled out of there because we had not actually shuffled It's always a shuffle at the beginning from now on. If I did not shuffle, your pull needs to be put back and it needs to be shuffled. All right, there we are. All right. Now, 10 Arcana. 10 Arcanas. We got some Arcanas right over here. Let's see if we get you a hot one out of the Arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wow. Perfect round of 10. Ah, I'm pissed. I thought you did after. So when we introduced the energy lottos, these guys right here, when we introduced this, the rules changed for energy lotto and for live. The rule is at the beginning of your turn, it has to be shuffled or else it's not a legitimate pull. So we do that to make sure that there's no wigging or anything like that. You can't rig the packs, and it ensures RNG. And at first we thought, okay, and if I don't shuffle, then that's just RNG, right? But then I realized, well, what's the point of changing that rule so that is shuffle at the very beginning to make sure they can't be rigged, and you can visibly see that I never rigged them? What's the point of that if I can just claim, oh, I forgot, that must have been RNG. So I realized that, you know, right after implementing the rule. And so now the rule is, if I don't shuffle, you guys need to catch me and tell me to fix it. Here goes. It's a better system because it forces me to have to shuffle the cards right in front of y'all. Here is Articuno. I like systems like that, so you guys have a lot of faith in the randomness of the packs. Here we are. Okay, and so here is Serena and Altaria, looking really nice. It's a good pack. You can forget both ways, as you just did. All right, and what do we have here? Zarude. Come on, Chew Calvin, let's get you a nice round. Kyogre, he's cool. Magearna. Magearna's okay. All right, so you do pull the hit out of the box, though, and that's the end of that box. So the next pull in Arcana will be a fresh box. You're funny, mister. You're funny. Okay, and here's Gardevoir. That's him with a ring about to marry Gardevoir. Will you marry me? Ugh. Okay. Donate junk hollows. Okay. Thank you. And then let's get you that lovely bag. This is upsetting, says Alex. Riot. Mister, that's a lady. Mister, you hit 180 viewers. You gonna open something? I was thinking about changing that too. I was thinking that hitting a certain number of viewers should actually trigger a giveaway rather than me opening up a booster pack. Here it is, Chew Calvin. That way we have a very consistent way to hand out the giveaways, but also it makes sure the most number of people are here when we do the giveaways. And lastly, it gives you guys something to work toward that you actually benefit from. Okay, next up is Roger Gray. 5 Absolute Discord, still digging for that gummy card. Also, I sent you the pony set links in Discord. You got it. All right, so My Little Ponies. Oh, is it this? Here it is. If we have 75 viewers, yeah, I will. Mister, I'm pissed. Why you hide, says 6 Corrupted. Why are you running? All right, Mr. Roger Gray. I have not opened these packs for SC Gaming. Where's SC Gaming? Maybe he can't talk in chat. Give away that Alakazam. I'd rather not. He's really old. He graded a long time ago. That's the old CGC slab, by the way. Okay, you ready? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Latrowski. Applejack. Wow. Glad I'm not in country area, Ohio. What do you think of the Disney BLAU? People seem to like it. It looks nice. Rarities Epiphany. Okay. And Garius Cave, Queen Chrysalis. I know they got a gold Mickey Mini gold card. I want a gold Mickey Mini gold card. Okay, Discord pile. Any word on the Titanic submarine? With just 31 hours of oxygen left, their chance of being rescued is diminishing, if they're even alive. But no, there's been no new news, other than a noise has been heard under the water, which is very eerie. It could be nothing, or it could be them like banging hammers together in order to make noise. Jose Jimenez, 6 Lost Origin boosters. James Cameron to find them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When are the PSA submissions being sent? Very, very soon. There's a guy who's mailing in a card. He already sent it. And when that arrives, I will then be prepared to send that PSA submission out just after it arrives. Okay, and this is a snip. And this is a snip. Ready? Here's Comfy, Fantina, Iskin, Haunter. Oh, nice pack. All right. Giratina and Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. For Mr. Jose Jimenez. Nice, man. Last pack. Aerodactyl. All right. I'm pissed. Are you pissed? Because I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm done. All right, where's your bag? Here we are. Very lovely. Since they don't want to move the Titanic wreckage to honor the dead, does that mean the sub stays down there too? Good question. Good question. I mean, if it was me, I'd want to retrieve the submarine and find out what went wrong. And seeing as the bodies were fresh pretty much, I'd want to return the bodies to the loved ones. Will the new pristine 10 CGC carry the perfect 10 price? Definitely not. Definitely not. You know, the pristine 10 is basically going to be probably a little more expensive than a PSA 10. That's probably what will happen. And then the Gem Mint 10 CGC, people will probably be very skeptic about it, and I'm guessing it will sell a bit less than a PSA 10. But for some cards, it might hold the same price. You never know, because people selling the cards will want the same price. You know, they're going to say, I don't want to lower my price on this. Okay, we got Steven Mitz. Are you ready, Mr. Steven Mitz? 2 Hidden Fates, 2 Evolutions. I have a bag. Good luck, Mr. Steven Mitz. 2 Hidden Fates. You got a donation, read super chat. Okay, hold on. Oh, here it is. From A. Perez, spank Alex with a mute. I see how it is. Let's go find Alex. Too late. Mister's on a rant. It's never too late, Alex. Only 67 likes? That's it. Now I'm handing out spankies. I am just genuinely pissed, mister. I sold a lot of my 9.5 just 2 weeks ago. Shake my head. Yeah, me too. I've sold tons of really nice 9.5s at a price that I now regret. So you are not alone. But, you know, it's also an opportunity. I mean, I want to show you some cards I bought. You want to see some cards I bought? All right. So here's a really good one. Check this out. So I bought this 9.5 Mew from Expedition. And that's a really nice card because in PSA 10, it's only like pop 26. And there's never one for sale on the market. And when it is there on the market, it's really expensive. The subgrades in particular are really nice. Check out the subgrades. 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, 10. So I really like that, actually. And feel that now that that's going to say CGC 10, it's even going to be nicer. That's been for sale for a little while, by the way, that Mew. But then I also bought 2 of these. I got this guy here. This is a Dark Dragonite Reverse Holo. That one was 1.7. I think the other one was 1.2. And I know that the Dark Dragonite, the only one for sale is like 10K in a PSA 10. So here's the other one. Now look at these subgrades again. 10, 9.5, 9.5, 10.
Stopping and unhiding fake accounts gets annoying.
What? You bought it? I bought it. So I bought those immediately after CGC announced their 9.5s will be turned into 10s. Because those cards that I picked out...
Stopping and unhiding fake accounts gets annoying.
What? Stop it in unhiding fake accounts gets annoying? What are you talking about, Alex? You bought that Dark Dragonite? Both of them? I bought both of them. Yeah, that was me. I bought both of them. Because I am very aware of the Dark Dragonites. Look, see? I'm very aware of the Dark Dragonites. And I'm aware of their you know, PSA 10 price being absolutely ridiculous. And I actually really, really like that card myself. That gold Pikachu going to be 3K now. It's because certain someone is unhiding fake accounts. Who? Here we are. At least they're going to someone that will appreciate them. Oh, yeah. Okay, oh, wait a second. We need our 2 hidden fates. That's why we had this box down. Okay, 1 and a 2. I got a little distracted there. I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm pretty happy. Also, I have my PSA 9.5 Dark Charizard. Remember that random pack of Rocket I opened and it had the Dark Charizard in it? Well, it graded 9.5 with CGC. And now I'm going to turn it into that CGC 10 when that comes out. Okay, we got Snorlax in pack number 1. Pack number 2. Wheezing. Ah, that's tough, man. 2 cold packs of Hidden Fates. Hopefully a little bit better luck in the evolutions. Okay, so give me a moment. Silver name isn't a fake account. Fake is fake. Okay, you ready? Machop, Weedle, Doduo, Staryu, Onix, Kakuna, Mewtwo. By the way, I haven't released any fake accounts recently. Are you guys referring to me releasing the fake accounts? I have not done that. Here we are. You guys realize people can just generate fake accounts like crazy, right? If they don't backtrack in it by tomorrow. Oh, that's a fair point, too. Well, you know, well, that's why I was paying close attention to the subgrades, because I feel like the principle of only accepting good subgrade cards still counts. You know, just because it says 9.5 by it doesn't mean it's actually a very good card. So I stuck to the cards that I thought the subgrades could actually give it a PSA 10. There we are, like BGS did. Okay, throw that over there. Throw that over there. All right, take a look. Pretty rough round. That was a Pricey round, man. That's going to our friend, Mr. Steven Mitz. I have a bag. I thought that the BGS thing was a fake, though, because they did that right around April Fool's. There we go. Should I not bother with my 9.5 without subgrades then, or will send it? I mean, I'm going to send all my 9.5s in. Check out some of my 9.5s. I'm going to be sending these in. We got Graveler. Hold on. So, I just acquired these in a sort of deal I made, and so I guess I'll turn these into 10s. Look at this Golduck. I could have lowered the price on this Golduck, but I refused to because I thought he was a really nice card. And now I'm going to get to call him a CGC 10 and still ask for the higher price. Here's Charizard and Sylveon. I just got this in a trade, and it is a surprisingly lucrative trade because of that random good luck. The person who sold it to me could not have known that that was going to happen because I didn't know either. But we got more. We got some Metal Charizards. Here is Dark Charizard 9.5. So this is a card that I personally pulled out of a booster pack. You know, I never did that as a kid, so I pulled this myself out of a Rocket booster pack. It graded 9.5. I was bummed. You know, it looks really good. Look, it's really not in bad condition. It's just that CGC has pretty tough grading standards. But, you know, in a lucky grade, I could definitely see this getting a PSA 10. But it got a CGC 9.5, and now it's going to be called a CGC 10 when it comes back from that. I was just showing off GMA label here. Here's a Suicune I've been holding on to this whole time because I thought he looked really good. He had a big swirl right there. Venusaur, I actually bought this Venusaur, and now you're going to turn into a Venusaur 10. Hitmonchan, really nice. What else? This Pikachu, this was another one that I actually purchased. I didn't grade this one. And we got some more of these metal Charizards and Pikachus. So I'll sell these if you guys want to buy them ahead of time, I think. Yeah. Somebody already slapped one of the Charizards away. It was like 2.4 thousand or something. But I'm going to keep this one. I'm really excited for this. Hey, yo, mister, what's up? A Perez. One day we'll be dead. People would leave. Who would leave? You need to leave. I don't care if they pretend to be me, but we don't want encouragement. We had a big issue last time. Would you send Pristine 10 to get Reholder and get the new label, or stick with the original? Oh, I'm open-minded. You know, honestly, it already says 10 on it, so I don't feel like you need to get it done. However, I think the new label is going to look fancier, and if you get it reholdered for the person who wants to buy it, that saves them the money and time of doing that. So I probably should reholder any Pristine 10s I'm holding. Excuse me. Okay, now we have Muhammad Nazari, 10 Chilling Reign, 1 Disney 100. I'm also open-minded to selling my perfect grades, since they are going to stop doing perfect grades. But I think that we should convince them to do them again, because I like perfect grades. I don't know, I might hold them. 10 Chilling Reign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Would you? I already read that. Okay, and then he says a Disney 100. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I've had it. Selling a lot of Chilling Reign. How are our Chilling Reigns doing? Chilling Reign, $6. Let's check into a restock on Chilling Reign. That will never get Cat Orange Whistling. No one wants to pretend to be Kingston. What if secretly I was the one pretending to be all these people, and I just did it to make it more engaging? And I was actually Kingston the whole time. You guys had no clue. All right, so let's get these open, man. Steamboat Willie, or I'm leaving. You might want to start packing your bags. Are you ready? $10 from Alex. Love the content. Keep it up. Oh, thanks, the real Alex. Mister, there was a theory that you were Mary. It's true, I am Mary. Kingston is Sergio from Discord. Here. And no one has seen Mr. and Kingston in the same room. Bit strange if you ask me. Funny, man. Toss this over here. Ah, Bad Kitty. Okay, good for you. Little holographic card there. This is for Mr. Muhammad Nazari. Ooh, I feel like I have an itchy foot. I get like bit by something? I bet I did. Okay, so here's CLO. Curly Scolipede. Cinderace. Mywamo. Cinderace. Gallade. Metagross. Coughing Gengar. Wah. Crushing Gloves. Welcoming Lantern. Volcanion. And Ralts. That's for Mr. Muhammad Nazari. Okay. Move this box over here and grab this box and pop you in here. The Quip would not do that. Mister's typing all these messages with his penisaur. It's got a mind of its own. I'm ambidextrous. Am tridextrous? All right. Well, we're caught up with the line, which means there's no wait time if you want to open stuff up, guys. Yeah, I feel like something's biting me. What the hell? It's the ticks, man. Those damn deer ticks. We have not taken care of SC Gaming. Let me go over to Discord. Did he contact me maybe? Oh, here we go. Scotch is SC Gaming. All right, there we go. We doing another Japanese gym pack break? That's correct. Ta-da! So for the gym pack break, we are 4 people deep. Swoo, says Win Play Z. What? No, that's a Sui. Sui? We just got a Jose Jimenez order. 1 Lost Origin booster pack. Okay. He said I'll open another one if there's no wait time. Some people open when there's no wait time because they like fast turnaround. Okay. 10 days, no Zaza. All right. I'll go ahead and refresh this now. Mister, didn't know you were like that. Yeah, it's 4 people deep. So we have Mr. Muhammad Nazari. He's done. Steven Mitz. 2 more XY evolutions and an energy lotto. You got it. 1 energy lotto. Oh, it's cold. Oh my God. All right, how about these pulls right here? I need SC Gaming to respond because if this was correct, I just need to open them and we can enjoy them. But if it was incorrect, then I need to know because I need to be able to list them for sale before the stream ends, right? So if I can sell them before the stream ends, then they're basically still unopened packs, right? Because you never saw what was in them. But once the stream ends, then you can assume, oh, well, he might have peaked, right? So I need him to tell me to open them. Oh, nice, man. You got Pikachu in that round. Look at that reverse hollow Pikachu. Well, much better round than last time. What do you think of that, Steven Mitz? Last round was tough, man. All right, Mr. Steven Mitz with an ST. All right, so let's see. After that, we have 6 Corrupted Art, 1 Azure Lane. Ta-da! All right. Very good. What do we got? 6 Corrupted Art. Oh, look at that. She's so cute. She's in the oversized shirt. That's such a waifu move. She's playing with her cat ears. Oh my god. Dude. So delightful. And your bags are over here. Crazy how expensive the Azure Lane's gotten over time. It's getting up there to that $13 range, huh? All right. Refresh this. Hey, that wasn't Moonbryon. And we will go ahead and refresh this. It is 6:17. I am out of time for this order right here. So the problem is he sent a bunch of orders and he was super unclear exactly what he wanted. And it adds up to 196. And it sounds like he wanted a bunch of Evolving Skies. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I have to log out of PayPal. Mr. saw the Moonbryon, so he banned him from chatting. Well, he messaged me on Discord and say, hey, did you get my 4 Evolving Skies packs? And that's all he said. But he didn't say anything after that. So I have no clue what's going on with him. He's just not communicating. Let me take a look into his orders real fast. How can it say no returns for SD Gaming? There it goes. All right. So his order says for Evolving Lines, and then FO is the next order. And then he says for Evolutions packs 70, and then 0. So it's very confusing because I suspect he confused Evolutions and Evolving Skies. 2 Evolutions packs would have been $60, not $70. So it looks a lot like he meant for Evolving, because that adds up positively into an Evolvings round. Yeah, I'm just gonna open that. I'm pretty sure he's for Evolvings. I can't really wait any longer. Let me check his Discord one more time. Okay, he's not responded on Discord. These are now his. All right, here goes. 196 turns into 14 packs of Evolving Skies. That's what he's getting. Why not just hold it? I can't hold it because, hey, maybe he gets lucky and gets a square cut thing. I cannot hold it because with them already being snipped like this, they have to be opened or sold before the stream ends, and the stream's close to ending. So here's Dwebble. Yeah, we're at the end of the stream, so we can't wait anymore for him to respond. Here we go. If he's like, oh, that's not really what I wanted, I'm going to tell him, well, then why did you send 70, and why weren't you talking to me? Okay, what do we got here? Spirit Mask, Salamence. It's interesting because he was actually here. He was he was in the chat, I believe. They donated 120 and said, what? Mr. gonna get a charge back. I don't think I am. Here's Regieleki and Umbreon. All right. Maybe it was Paldean evolved. Pack number something. Here's Hippopotas. And Rabombi, Marshadow, Tentacool Florges. You aren't going to upgrade those SGC 9.5's? Well, they're for sale because everyone now knows that they will turn into 10s. So you can have me upgrade them. You can upgrade them yourself. Looks like this is going to be a Golurk round. Banned from every other streams to purchase. They are 10 prices. Yeah, I mean, one of the things about, you know, if you're ever really, really bad behavior, everyone can kind of let everyone else know. Okay. Here's Drowsy. So why wouldn't Mr. upgrade the 9.5 and then charge more? Oh, I see what's going on. So I am already charging that much. That's the thing here. So I got these 9.5s up here, and they're being priced as 10s. There we go. All right, we got Flaffy Man. All right, very good. So that was for Mr. SC Gaming. You had a pretty decent round. Did he say he needed a new bag? He didn't say he needed a new bag. Let's go find his... Let's see. This will be under SA. Here we are. He would be in here. Sage, Said, Scuffed Prod. Just grab these. Like that. 200, almost wasted fully, but it's what he deserves. No, he didn't deserve anything. He didn't do anything unusually wrong. I believe this was correctly his order, and he just wasn't around to communicate. Which, you know, it's good to be around to communicate, but we're not punishing anybody. He's not punished. His order adds up perfectly into an Evolving Skies order, and his initial price and his initial message suggested it was Evolving Skies. All right, give me a minute. Wasn't bad for that many Evolving Skies packs. Yeah. All right, he's going to get some free shipping too. He might be new. Oh, hold on. We don't want this. We still got the return label. We don't want to print a return label. Okay, there we go. Stop Simping 2023. All right. Whew. So we are all caught up on that. Let's go back to the regular list. If the Titanic people are alive, they are pooping. Yeah, man, it's pretty horrendous, isn't it? I mean, you'd be stuck in a tiny little submarine gagging on each other's excrement. Underwater noises detected by aircraft during rescue efforts for missing sub, Coast Guard says. Missing subs rescue is unlikely in frightening human drama, experts warn. Canadian aircraft detected underwater noises in an area where sub went missing. A Canadian aircraft detected underwater noises in the area where an OceanGate submersible went missing days earlier. Those searches for that area have resulted in negative results. A total of 10,000 square miles have been searched for them. Wow. Oh man, that's so sad. They have to be very careful because, you know, in the rescue mission attempt, you can actually have other people accidentally die. You know, that would be pretty terrible. So you gotta be careful. Oh, this cool Steelix. They're doomed. 24 hours of oxygen left. Yeah, assuming that they didn't already die from, like, maybe the whole thing broke and they drowned like hours and hours ago. You know what I mean? Assuming they are still alive. Must be a really scary 24 hours left, you know what I mean? All right, you ready? Boom. Dark Steelix. Remember, he can be turned into the CGC 10 now. PSA reign supreme. All right, put this back. All right, very nice. So, what do we do next? Close this and hit refresh. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Hello, hello. I think we're back. Okay. So, let's see. Steve Emits, Mohamed Azari, Steve Emits, 2 more evolutions, 1 energy lotto, 6 corrupted, 1 Azure. Jonathan Wang says 3 Azures. All right, Mr. Jonathan Wang. Ta-da! Good thing CGC didn't put the pride flag as the label. Phew! I don't think any of the grading companies did stuff like that, did they? You ready? All right. Oh. Did the next 151 go off yet? We've got this one right here. 151 break. Okay, you ready? Oh my God. How does this even exist, man? That's crazy that that exists. Look at her fingers, dude. Bruh, she's got her tongue out. Oh my Lord. That's for Jonathan Wang. You must have one of the most salacious cards in the set. Congratulations, man. That's why this stuff sells. Oh my Lordy. Let me TCC grade that. All right. Oh my God, you got another one. Look at this. With their feet out and everything. Wild stuff, man. Okay. Very good round for Jonathan. Here we are. Is that a gang sign? Yeah, sure. I want that card. Jesus. There you are. I think he did well. What do you guys think? Did not see that zoom coming. Dude, she's even doing the finger moves. What the? I would not have thought to have drawn that. Some artists knew exactly what they were doing. There we go. Waifu gang signs. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. All right. Put that back. What's next? Ryan Shapiro. 1 Moonbryon. Oh, you got it. Okay. 1 Moonbryon. Ah, it's Jump Pluff. No luck. You're over here. With Jesse Ransom from 123. Look at that old bag. I need to start buying, waifu cards to flip. How many more spots in the gym break? 6 more spots. Dennis Chantavong, 2 gym pack breaks. Did I say 6? I meant 5. I meant 4. All right, Dennis is taking 2 spots in there right now, so it's much closer. Seeing the Titanic in the deep sea, well, with how dark it is, I don't know if they're seeing anything. Yeah, I mean, it could be pitch black for them, actually. Finally know how to spend and lose money. Ten Kingdom, I have a bag. Let's see, you got it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're all thinking F the Titanic. Yeah, you went to the bottom of the... One of them's a billionaire. That guy could be up on the surface, living the absolute good life, but he is on the ocean floor, about to die. If he's not already dead. Because again, we assume that all that happened was they lost power or something, right? That's what we assume. But most likely, maybe it broke. Have you thought about that? The submarine might have just sprung a leak and sunk to the bottom. You know what I mean? And they all drowned already. All right, Mr. Dennis. There's also the CEO, right, of the company, right? Why would anyone go near it? I understand perfectly well why someone would go near it. It's because it's super interesting. That's why. Okay, here we are. Ta-da! Damn, dude! Look at that armor. 10 out of 10 armor. Gonna keep her very safe. Right, they wouldn't drown. They'd get crushed. I've heard that. That's like wanting to go near Hiroshima. Yeah, a lot of people do that as well. Okay, here's this. This guy. Average Discord moderator. Have a nice day, Mr. Psycho Crusher. This guy again? Man, we've pulled so many of these. All right. Starting to feel like he's not as rare as I thought. The mom of the son must be pissed. Yeah. Well, she's losing her husband and her child, so she must be absolutely freaked out and horrified and grieving because she's anticipating that they definitely are going to die, you know? So like if I was the mom, my expectations would be 0 right now. I'd be like, I've already lost them. And when they tell me I lost them for sure, I'd be like, that's how it is. Netflix movie coming in 7 months. Maybe. Definitely, I think it's probably caught everyone's attention. That's so sad. I cannot phantom her anxiety. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be pretty sick right now. I'd be like, my God. I mean, you know, because there's that tiny glimmer of a chance that they're found. But, you know, as the time goes by, that's definitely getting more and more, you know what I mean, impossible. All right. Dennis is done. We have Mr. Chong Xiang. What's up, man? He wants an Opus and a Soldier's Return. Oh, great sets. Okay, so here is the Soldier's Return, and here is the Opus 1. Funny enough, these are 2 of the best Final Fantasy sets. They both have Tifa in them, by the way. This one is a bit better, but it costs more. Breaking news. Okay, let's snip this. Snip. Geomancer. Squall. Alright, first pack was cold. Tifa was my first waifu as a young lad. Okay, you ready? Rude. Unfortunately, these were not the big hit packs. Just like any set, you don't get the hit every time, right? Alright. So that's for our bestie, Mr. Chung Xiang. Hunter Biden got off pretty easy. Yeah, just like everyone's kid does when they do all the things he did. It's okay. He's someone important, son. We can't put him in jail for that. That would be not right. 6 Corrupted says 1 sneaker. All right, you got it. Short wait time right now if you wanted to open something, guys. I mean, there's no wait time. This was the last order in the queue. What time is it? 336. You got Boobies Girl, Popsicle Girl, Holographic Girl. I low-key hate America right now. I pray to God we get Biden out of the White House in 2024. I don't even think the Democrats want him in the White House. So he's definitely going to go, right? Because I don't think he's doing them any favors. There's nothing he's doing that's like making everyone go, wow. You know what I mean? Definitely no inspiring speeches. Economy's not impressive. We're in war. Brand new war. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel that they do not want him either. Newsom is potentially running. Yeah, Newsom, he's a white male, so I don't think Democrats will love him. Isn't that interesting? Bernie, Biden, and Newsom, all white men, right? Democrats hate that kind of stuff. But not only that, I could see him running just because he's from California, but I don't think that California, I don't know. I'm trying to calculate if he could win. I don't think I see it, because he has to win all the other states, correct? And so I'm trying to think of like the perception of California from all the other states' point of view. But all the other states must be looking at California like this. There's tons of Californians pouring into my state, trying to escape California. Why would we vote for then the leaders of California to take over the rest of the country and run it? I don't think he'd be looked at favorably because of where he's from. From my point of view, though, the worst part is his image. He looks like a freaking like bad guy from like Batman or something. Like he's straight out of Gotham City. You know what I mean? He really has a sort of like uncanny valley sort of creepy look to him. I don't know how to describe it. You know who else had that look? It was the one Republican guy. Shoot, I can't remember his name now. Ted Cruz? There we go. Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz, when he ran for president, he just had like this really like psycho killer look to him. I don't know what was wrong. Somebody needed to, like a stylist needed to help him. Stephen Mitz says, don't scam me, bruh. And 2 Minecraft base set packs. You got it. All right, this is for Stephen Mitz. So I don't know, man. Let's just use a giant freaking laser to cut California off from the U.S. California might like that. I think any of the states would be proud to become their own country, right? They'd be like, we're our own country now. All right, Stephen Mitz. The Zodiac Killer was never caught. It's him. Cold. Ted looked like an amateur, didn't give off presidential vibes. Nah, he came off as like creepy, actually. That's how I perceived him. Yeah, he was creepy. He comes off a bit more like a genuine politician now. Definitely well-spoken. But still doesn't have a sort of, I don't know how to say it. He's still lacking something. There's Creeper. I think he has a chance at winning, too, if he ran again. Ted Cruz. That's because Ted Cruz is very good at getting angry now. Very good at arguing, very good at getting angry. All right, look at that Creeper. Ooh. I actually really like the senator from Missouri. We have Senator Josh Hawley. Have you guys ever seen him speak? I'm actually impressed by him. And it's not just because he's from Missouri, but I like him a lot. Josh Hawley. There we are. Villager. All right. Okay, very cute. And you got the Guardian glow in the dark. Beautiful. I like the mayor of Miami. I'd vote for the guy if he ran for office. I don't know him. Well, you know, if what's his name became president, somebody would have to take over for Florida. Nintendo Direct soon. Woo. Here we are on the surface watching Nintendo Direct while these guys die in their little submarine. Philadelphia has John Fetterman. John Fetterman for Democrat primary. He'd win too, right? All right, there we go. I feel like John Fetterman standing next to Joe Biden is sort of like, it's a good representation for what's happening on the other side. The other political parties kind of becoming that. But it's like celebrated or something. Ruben Robles, 1 Opus, 1 Soldier, and live shipping. You got it, Ruben. Okay, so Ruben wants to try the same thing. You got it. Let's see what we got. He was going against Dr. Oz. Yeah. I'm in denial of the election result. It just makes 0 sense. Man, Who Cares Some sub needs Switch news. I just got a Switch when Scarlet Violet came out. Still can't believe he won. He can't speak. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Well, that was what exactly was true with Joe Biden. He couldn't speak either. It was obvious in his debates that he would suddenly lose his train of thoughts, and you're like, oh, what was that? But that ain't right. Okay, here's Stoned. And come on. Vanille. All right, we'll take Vanille. She's cute. All right, lovely Vanille. They aren't going to let Biden debate 2024. Yeah, what do you think that's for, guys? Biden's not going to debate. Why would he debate when he's ahead? That's not the reason. Come on, man. We know that's not the reason. Biden doesn't even need a debate to win. You mean Biden can't debate? All of his words are just brr, 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 brr. There you go. I think Biden said N-word, but he gets out the votes. What? Biden always says he can't answer certain questions because they will yell at me and I will get in trouble. Right, he said, now I'm going off script. They don't like that. Who's they? Your handlers? Crazy, man. The people who write your speeches and do your thinking for you because you just exist as like, you're not even real. You're not the president. You're just the guy who goes up there and reads the real president's words. There we go. Leftoids trying to use this new argument that debating people just platforms them. Oh my God, dude. You have to come up with an excuse for why your leader can't even have one debate. You know what I mean? If they get a guy who's really good at arguing, they will 180 on that. They'll say, well, where's the Republicans? They need to come out and debate us. That's just how politics works, you know. You just say whatever you have to say in order to win, and so they're just saying whatever they got, including avoiding having to talk. You just got to do everything you can do. That's what it's about. Okay, next up we have Mr. Chong Xiong, and he says, 1 Opus 1. You got it. Debate over. I don't see it in your menu, says Ruben. Can I buy a book box? Book boxes are not for sale anymore. I apologize. We are instead saving up the bulk, and I'm trying to hire somebody to work on bulk. All right, let's see what we got here. Sleep. Yuffie, Sid Reigns, Warrior of Light. You got Sid Reigns. All right. Remember, this is the very first set of Final Fantasy that they printed. So over a long period of time, you know, wait till this set gets like 20 years old. This will be the best set to have collected, in my opinion. You want that cloud from this set. Here we are. The bloodline is over, says Ukino. What is he talking about? What bloodline? Will you be sending your 9.5's in for the conversion? Yes. In fact, they're for sale early if you want them ahead of time. Or you can have me do it and wait for them to come back. Some people will just wait for them to come back. Which is fine too, because you save $5 and a little bit of hassle. All right. I think we are out of orders. Oh, hold on. Do we have a Jose Jimenez order? Okay, let me take a look at this. He says 2 Lost Origin booster packs, please. You got it. I have to go get more of the Lost Origins. Give me a second. out of Lost Origin? I might be running low on Lost Origin. All right. Whew. I thought I sent an order 20 minutes ago. Turns out I never hit send. Yo, off the morning to you. Military conveys and equipment on railroads. What? What are we talking about? Seen a bunch in Idaho. Okay, lovely. And here's Gliscor. And Gengar. Man. Okay, very lovely. That's for Jose Jimenez. Very nice. Oh, I'm getting logged back in. All right, so I gotta answer these stupid security questions. Click on the pictures with motorcycles on them. Oh my God, it's like the problem with these questions is like every single image has the motorcycle in it. Dude, why are they asking so many questions? It's like a glitch, I swear. I think PayPal's glitched where the security questions just get asked over and over again and it never stops. There we go. All right, we have a Michael Ibarra order. He says 4 packs of Lost Origins. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I've been holding AMC for what feels like forever. Highly regret not selling when it was $60 to $70. Oof. Ready, Michael? Here's Porygon 2. All my money's honestly in Pokemon, and it's not doing bad. It's not doing bad at all. I got some stocks, and I have some real estate too, obviously. But most of my money just went to Pokemons. Here's Comfy. You guys know I have a ton of slabs, but I also have a lot of steel product too. So I have a mix. Maybe like a 50-50 mix. Okay. There we go, Michael Ibarra. I didn't do anything with those like super risky speculative stocks. I have a box, 1 BLAU. Would have made thousands if I had sold at the right time. Now I'm down a bunch. Man, that is the tricky part, isn't it? But that's also why when it comes to like investing, you have to have like some sort of fundamentals to why you're investing. So with the risky stocks, the short squeeze stocks, you're basically gambling on when people back out of the stock. And I call it gambling because it's really just guessing. And so I think the problem is it's not based on enough. Like if you're just buying Walmart stock, yeah, you won't get rich, but mostly you also won't experience any kind of crash either. Walmart's very steady growth. So like 6% return, maybe 7%, you know, something like around there. But you won't lose anything. So that's why people buy Walmart stock. And you want something more risky, Pokemon cards would be more risky, for example. The truth is, though, with something riskier, you might lose. But then you start to ask yourself, all right, what do I actually believe about this thing I'm buying? You know, like if you're buying Coca-Cola stocks, you're like, do I believe Coca-Cola is going to go up or down over time? And you have to have like reasons for that and all. Do you need a... Oh, he says I have a box. I'm so dumb. He says I have a box right in the message. I'm searching every single bag. Here we are. All right. Daniel Corona. All done there. And that blank is foul. Hope his stuff gets shut down. Are you talking about the Umbreon guy? Talking about the Umbreon guy? That's hilarious, man. How's my other video doing? I got a new video out, by the way. Let me show you guys to it. So I would like for you guys to watch this video when this stream ends. It's this one right here. Insane updates to CGC grading. That's the video. I just published it before we went live, so not too many viewers, because most of my viewers will be actually here in the live stream. But you know, you can play it and listen to my opinion on things if you want to hear me talk about my impression of the CGC changes. Metal or shining, I'm shaking, I don't know. I just use a company which uses a robo-investor to do it all. I just ask my risk level depending on how the economy is going. Yeah, well, so for me, my money's in cards in all kinds of ways too, because I have money in slabs. I have money in cards that are going to be graded. Like here's a shelf of cards that's going to, that's going to be graded. Here's some cards waiting to cross grade. Here are those Mickey Mouse cards. See, I'm just sitting on these now. So those aren't going to be graded right away, but they will be graded. Here, look at all these poker cards. Whole box of poker cards over here. Look at this. That's just a holographic Japanese cards. So I got all kinds of stuff like this just lying about. I don't want to know how much money I've put into it over time. Yeah, this whole shelf is just full of stuff like this. Look at this. Opus 4 over there. What is this? Look at this box. Square cut cards over there. And what is this label doing here? Whose label is this? Really old label. That one's expired. I don't want to put his address on blast. Why is this over here? Weird. All weird stuff. Just stuff waiting to go out. But then I got like this stuff in here too. Look at this. Look at all these poker cards, man. Look at this. 3 boxes of the Topps movie 2000. And I have that 1, 2, 3. That's 3 boxes. Here's 4. Here's 5. So I got 5 boxes of Topps Series 1. Actually, here's 6 over here. 6 of those. 6 boxes of Topps Series 1, and they've all like, I don't want to say they've doubled in price, but they've gone up about 50% at least. Look, eBay stuff, regrade pile. Yeah, I'm sitting on all this product, and it is growing older and older and going up in value. Are these empty? Oh, this isn't empty? What's in here? Oh, I remember those. Is this one empty? Okay, this one's empty. I found the Naruto cards. There they are. Hey, we got these over here too. See this? 2 boxes of this Topps Advanced now. Buying a lot of that. Yep, love that. We got more out here actually. Okay, you guys gotta be real quiet now though, okay? Real quiet. Don't make any noise, guys. Are you up?
Yeah.
You having trouble sleeping?
No, I got paged.
Oh, you got paged. You're on call. That's right. I was being all quiet because I was showing some stuff off. All right. I'll see you in a couple minutes. We're almost actually done with the stream. All right. Matthew Fowler says, so that's where the Zard poker card went. You mean the one that already got pulled out of the poker box? You're talking about that one, right? Yeah, someone pulled it, dude. You might not have seen it. There we are. All right. That Charizard's sitting there because that's the receiving area. So I most recently purchased him. He's brand new. There we are. Was that your wife's boyfriend? Thanks for asking. Yeah. I'm just joking. Well, you know, it might be funny, but some people take that seriously. They go, oh, man, he's pulling the Charizard out of the poker box. It's like, no, somebody actually pulled that Charizard. All right, let's see. We got any other orders, or are we done for the night? I believe we're done, guys. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm PokeCard invested. And most of my stuff is done well. I mean, all of the XY stuff is up. All of the vintage stuff is up. Especially those poker cards are way up. Wise doesn't really change too much. But yeah, I got all these really old slabs too. And a lot of those slabs have stayed about the same price. Some of them have moved up. I got to get some sleep before class. Yes. ZELLE Mistress is Matthew Pennant. Let's go take a look at that, Mr. Matthew. Here it is. Matthew says, one lost origin. All right, Mr. Matthew, here goes. This is the last order of the night. Let's see what it is. Oh, you got a booby for him. Very nice. Most of Sun and Moon is up. Yeah, I got some cases of Sun and Moon too, so those are up. I don't have a ton of Sun and Moon, funny enough. But I have some. I think I have some cases of Cosmic still. Matthew Penna. I have a Japanese case of Team Up. You know, the one where you pull the Latios out. Yeah, I have a case of that. Yeah, but I got a ton of the XY stuff. I was really into the XY era. And I bought a lot of like Primal Clash, Ancient Origin, and Roaring Skies especially. So all of those have gone way up from whenever I started buying. Currently, what I've been focusing my money on currently have been really rare slabs, poker cards, these really fascinating Mickey cards, and because I'm anticipating that there could be a big, let's say that Disney cards become popular because of Lorcana. Well, people will probably go backwards and try to collect some old Mickey Mouse cards. And so I just want to have a chunk of that in case that happens. If it doesn't happen, I'm okay with that too. I will try to sell off some of the Mickey cards maybe at a loss. But just in case it takes off, I want to have some Mickey Mouse cards laying around. You know what I mean? So I got some old Mickey Mouse. We've expanded to a lot of old Topps sets too, so that's fun. Those do fairly well, actually. The old Topps cards, they're really fascinating. And I love looking at how old and strange they are. So those, they don't sell as fast as like modern Pokemon sets. But if you can just have them sit around and just collect dust, sell a pack here and there, overall it's a pretty good flip. And what's really interesting is when they move up in price. So like the Nintendo game packs, when I started buying boxes of Nintendo game packs, those boxes are like 140. I think they're going for like $300 a box now, if not more than that. So all my remaining Nintendo Game Pack boxes have all jumped in value, like doubled. Hardfire Brock, did you discuss CGC, Mister? All right, guys, we're logging out. Go watch my video on CGC. I have an actual video. Go watch it. I have a CGC video, so you don't need to talk about it here in the live stream. I already share my opinion in the video. All right, I'll see you later.